Hello, hello, hello. Happy April, everybody. I'm not prepared for April. I'm not where did March go? Where has it gone? I still can't hear any music. I still can't. I don't know why. Every time I restart this application, something changes. I haven't been able to hear my own music in my own. I gotta change that. I'm going insane. I haven't been able to hear the music in my own stream for like a month now, and I don't know why. All the audio is showing, the monitor is turned on, everything is there. Morning, Derico, welcome. Welcome. We are jumping into the wheel of Mazniac once again today on account of last week we didn't do the wheel because the Bob Bubbles Saw game came out, so we're doing that. I mean, we did that last week. We're doing the wheel this week now. Continuing on with our wheel saga. I remembered that when we were doing the wheel previously, that I was titling all the streams after, I think, 80s songs, but then I would stick the word wheel in it somewhere. So now we're doing 90s songs and sticking the word wheel into it. Oh, I just realized you said morning, Rick Astley. Never gonna give you up. I wonder how many people clicked away from that video just the moment Rick Astley showed up and didn't make it long enough to see me show up. I wonder how many people like immediately clicked off. I thought about... Remember when, for a little bit of time, the John Cena meme was like a replacement for Rick Astley? Rick Astley is timeless, so everyone stopped using John Cena, but you still see Rick Astley. Remember when John Cena was a meme for a while instead? I almost thought about using that too, but I didn't, because Rick Astley's timeless. It was a good cover. It wasn't, but I did it. It was not a good cover. It was a karaoke. I'm not a singer. I did not. A cover is too much credit. That's far too much credit. Those were good times. Those were simpler times. Was the John Cena meme pre or post COVID? It was pre, right? How long ago was that? John Cena meme. If I type it, was it just called the John Cena meme? Okay, I got the you can't see me. I don't want the you can't see me. That's been around forever. John Cena placement for Rick Roll meme. John Cena is the new Rick Astley. It says 10 years. Like it says 10 years ago. There's no way. Was that 2016? No, I thought it was a little later than that. Is that 10 years? Unexpected John Cena is that what it's called? I'm Googling like crazy. 2010s. Okay. But 10 years ago? There's a video 8 years ago called reveals his favorite interrupting meme of all time. So it would have been at least 8 years ago. That's crazy. I didn't realize how, well, I mean, I guess it's 2026 now. I don't think my brain has accurately kept track of what year it is. I mean, I write down the number. I write down 2026 on all my checks. You know, like I know that it's the year 2026, but I don't think my brain believes it. I think my brain is still stuck somewhere in the late 20-aughts, in the early 2010s, 20-teens or whatever. Aughts. What do you guys call the 2000s? Like the 2000 to 2009? The aughts? Or just the 2000s? I actually hear the 2000s more often, but I've also seen the word aught, like A-U-G-H-T, like, which just means like nothing, the zeros. I've heard that thrown around a little bit, but honestly, I usually just hear people say the 2000s. But saying the 2000s feels silly because it feels like you're talking about the whole gosh darn millennia. Because like if we say the 1900s, we usually mean the entire century. You know, 1900, 1910, 1940. When we say the 1900s, we mean the whole thing. So I usually hear people, when they mean 2000 to 2009, say the 2000s. But that makes it sound like it's all of it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? If you say, see, I don't know, you just wrote 2 zeros. How would I say that? If you say double O's? The double O's? Unironically, maybe we should, wait, the double O's would be sick, like 007? What if it was like James Bondish? James Bondy? James Bonding? James Bondage? I've never heard the double O's before. Double O's would be sick, actually. I want to bring... You're saying you'd be weird to say that. I want to do that now. That sounds sick. I've heard the aughts. And I think the aughts might be... I don't know if that's people over the pond more, because, like, before this became a question, before this became a concept in our minds, I've never heard anyone actually say aught in America. I don't know about other countries, I don't know about other English-speaking nations, but I've never heard anyone out loud say aughts. I've seen it written, but I've never heard someone in conversation say it before this became a thing. Don't make it sound cool. I think it should be the double O's. Back in the double O's, dude, there was, because like, literally, like 2001 would be 001. You know, 2001. I'm doing that now. I'm gonna start slipping that into conversation and see if people can figure it out. You know, back in 006 when I was in the middle school. Not oats, aughts. I'll type it out for you. I spelled it earlier, but maybe you didn't catch me. Aughts. Aughts. The aughts. That's how it's spelled, right? I'm not like crazy. Yeah. Actually, even if you Google search just the word aughts, it immediately AI overviews to referring to 2000 2009. That's because no one, before this was a thing, no one would ever say aughts with a plural. Like, you'd say ought to mean 0. It's really old. It's not old English, literally, but it's much older English, right? It's still modern day English, but like, no one's used the word ought to mean 0 since like the 1900s. And again, 1900s, right? Never heard that word in my life. Well, you live in Mexico? I can't imagine any Mexican English speaker learning the word ought when no one in the US or England or name any English country, Australia, no one uses the word ought to mean 0, not since the last century. It's been like 100 years since anyone cared about that word. But then, when we needed a word for the 2000 to 2009 period, I don't know who it was. I don't know what elder scholar sitting in their armchair was like, we will use the word oughts. Yes, we will use the word oughts. No one's used that word in 100 years. We will bring it back. I don't know who did that, but that, but I like the double O's. We should do the double O's. Hey, Lady Rock, spring break next, no, don't, really, already? That's crazy. I can't believe it's April already. Where's the year going? Oh my God, it was New Year's Day 2 weeks ago. What the frick? How is it April? Some of you guys that are probably still in school, if you still have school breaks, to you it's probably been like a long three full months, because it's the 4th. A long 3 months and you're so excited for spring break. Meanwhile, I'm like trying to grab the months as they fly by. I'm trying to crawl backwards. What the frick? They're flying by. One day is just like, I spend 1 day in my brain and it's been a month and it's like, what the? Anyway. Getting old sucks. You get old and then the days literally fly by. The less life you have to live, the faster it flies. That's not fair. Oh my God. That sounded weirdly, wait, what sounded racist? The English country thing? The Mexican thing? See, this is one thing that annoys me about the United States. I don't know if this is a thing in other countries. I only know from my experience. It's annoying that in my own home country, if you call someone by their literal nationality, it sounds racist. If I call you a Mexican because you're literally from Mexico, everyone assumes I'm being racist. If I call you a Canadian, somehow that's not racist? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I don't know why that is. It's very annoying that, yeah, but you live in Mexico thing. Yeah, well, right. Why would you know the word ought if you live in Mexico? Again, and again, you know I'm not racist. I know I'm not. Everyone here knows I'm not. But I know what you mean. I get what you mean. Why? Why is just pointing out someone's nationality negative? You know, I know what you mean, and this is not, I'm not hounding on you, because you're right, I know what you mean, but it's wrong. It's wrong to think that. You started break like a week ago in late March? Still, oh my gosh, we need to go back. Oh. The way you said it and imagining it out of, see, I didn't say it in any kind of way. If I was speaking in Spanish, I don't know a rare, less used like Spanish word or whatever. And if I was Canadian and I was like, I don't know that Mexican word, you could say, well, yeah, you're Canadian. Why would you know a Mexican word? See, that wouldn't sound racist, but for some reason, because I speak English, if I say you're in Mexico, what? I hate it. I hate it. How did we get here? Anyway. I'll continue just being a guy and not being racist. Too bad you're not in VidCon, I've never been. Is VidCon happening right now? Is VidCon right? I never know when it's because I never go. So I don't know when it is. Hang on. I'm trying to Google it, but my computer decided to be weird. VidCon. When is it? Is it happening right now? Hello? Why when I type in VidCon, why is that not? Here we go. I'm like, why is that not like an immediate thing that shows up? VidCon, June 25 to 27. So it's in June. I love making you confused. I'm not confused. I'm not confused though. Confusion is not what I'm having. What it is I understand what you're saying, totally. But it's aggravating that would be a thing. But I get it. You'd be a great public speaker. Thank you. I have public spoke. I have public speaked. I have speaked before. Actually, believe it or not, I have given a speech or two. Not at a convention. Yeah, I don't think I'll be going. It would be expensive for me to go, and your boy's a little tight on the cash at the moment. I've thought about going to has it already happened? I lose track of these conventions because I never go to any. I have thought about going to Gen Con, which is closer and cheaper to where I live. When is that? That's later in 118 days. That's not helpful, countdown timer. What does that mean? What happens in 118 days? Gen Con, July 30 to August 2. Okay, that's at the end of July. All right. I've thought about trying to go there because travel would be a lot cheaper for me, and it's a smaller convention than VidCon, so it's a cheaper convention. But it's still I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm on a budget. Have you guys ever been to a convention? I don't know what I would do at one, honestly. I'm not a big YouTuber, so like I'm not gonna meet anybody there that knows me, and I'm not gonna go there to meet other people. I wouldn't even know it. All the people I would want to meet at a convention don't go to conventions anymore. They've been there, they've done that, they're tired of it. All the new people that go to conventions is like big TikTok stars and new shorts creators and vlogging pranksters and freaking AI bros, and it's supposed to meet YouTubers. VidCon's really not even about YouTube though. Like you get less and less YouTubers. You get a lot more streamers. I don't know any streamers. I don't know who's going to any. You do get some people that every now and again I'll have someone that I follow be like, I'm going to whatever con. I'm like, okay, I won't, but I don't know. If I announced I was going to one of these conventions, I wouldn't expect any of you out there to like fly out to meet me. Me? Me? No. I wouldn't think so. It's not like I would have a booth and I have no reason to go. Anyway, I'd have to look. I've thought about going though. Here's the thing though, like I'd probably end up going alone. I would be so awkward because I'm such an awkward guy. I would invite none of my friends. My friends wouldn't even know I'm going because I'm awkward like that. It's because I don't tell people about my plans so that I can cancel them and no one thinks anything, like no one knows. I'll make a plan to do a thing, and then if I don't feel like it later, I'll cancel. And if I didn't tell anybody about it, no one knows. It's not a problem. I'm not inconveniencing anyone. So what would happen is I would go out to a convention alone, and I'd walk around by myself like a weirdo, talking to no one and looking around. The last time I went to a gaming convention, we actually have a local gaming convention here that I'd never been to until last year, actually. It's really small. But I literally walked around the convention just looking at stuff by myself. People thought I worked for the convention. I had someone approach me, walk up to me, and thank me for putting the convention on. They thought I was the convention organizer. They thought I was the guy. I'm like, that's not me. I am just an attendant. Yeah, people walked up to me and were like, yeah, that's so cool you put on this convention. I'm like, it's just because I don't look like this out in public. I don't look like a fedora hat, Hawaiian shirt guy out in public. I'm just an old wise man who dresses well. So I'm just out there looking professional because that's just how I dress. And by professional, it's not like suit and tie or anything. I don't look like an executive. I don't go out in like a t-shirt, you know? I'm not out in sweats or a t-shirt. I'm not that casual. I'm just like, I'll wear a Henley or a polo. And then like when you're surrounded by young people in like, you know, t-shirts and baggy pants or whatever, then apparently that makes me the convention owner. You would not go because econ sucks? What's econ? What's econ? Economy? You kind of look like someone who would make a convention. God, conventions are expensive. And I'm not a good organizer. I don't organize I'm not organized as a person, as an individual, let alone a good organizer of things. So if I was running a convention, it would all fall apart. It would be bad. It wouldn't be good. It would be like, imagine the worst like convention. What was that one convention like a YouTuber or something tried to put on and the whole thing fell apart? It had like bad security and like too many people showed. Who was that? Wasn't there literally a convention where a YouTuber tried to do that and they didn't know what they were doing and the whole thing just like fell apart? That would be me. That would be me. The difference between that person and me is that I know that. Is that I know it would fall. I've got a buddy of mine, my buddy Justin. You guys have never met him, I don't think. He was in a couple of my really, really, really old videos that are all private now when I used to do some more multiplayer things with some of my in-person friends. But anyway, my buddy Justin, he went to school for that kind of thing. So maybe if I start making that YouTube gold, if I start making that YouTube fat stacks of cash and I don't know what to do with it, maybe I'd hire him on and be like, hey, can you help me organize? Because he actually went to school for that kind of thing. Organization and hospitality and that kind of thing. Me? No. DashCon? I don't know. Was it? DashCon was Tumblr? Oh, I don't know. I don't even know what the convention was called. I'm not even going to try to look it up because I'm not trying to throw shade. I just know that there was at least one convention where some YouTuber tried to put it together and it fell apart. I don't know. The economy sucks. Yeah, the economy does suck right now. Yeah. Yeah, how about that economy, right? Times are tough right now. Suffice to say, I don't think I will be attending any conventions this year. Unless it's my local one that literally I can drive to very quickly. And it was like $20. Like literally, like the weekend pass was like $25 or something like that. It was like really cheap. Maybe I'll go to that one again and walk around. There's not a lot to see or a lot to do, but it's cheap and it's something to go out and just kind of do. And like I said, last time I went, people thought I was an organizer, so Maybe they thought I was an organizer because I was there for so long and kept making the same round. Like, I would circle around and go to the same things over and over again. So maybe people thought I was like checking in or something. But no, I was like, no, I just got nothing to do all day, and this is my plan for the day. So maybe that's why, but. Unless convention is convenient and cheaper. Yeah, I've got a local one. Maybe I'll go. I forget when that is this summer. I need to look it up. It's sometime this summer, but. Hey, Emmanuel, welcome to the stream. Emmanuel. We should probably get to playing a game. We've been talking about stuff. We were talking about the English language. Not the whole language. We were talking about the aughts. Then we were talking about conventions. We were talking about. I don't know what else we were talking about. Well, those weren't our only two topics, surely. But we were talking about conventions. You ever been to a convention? Let me spin the wheel for the first time. For the first time in forever. We can keep talking. By the oops, that's not how you spin the wheel. We can keep talking about anything while we're playing the games too. By the way, we don't. Once we get into the Mazniac game, we don't have to be only Mazniac. We can talk about anything we want to. Like let's be real. Let's be honest. I've played these games before. I need the Squid Game meme, but it's just me playing another Mazniac game for the 1000th time. We've played these games, but we can keep. Oh my God, it's Geraldine, but it's The Witch's Back. It's the sequel one, not the first one. Geraldine, The Witch's Bag. Okay. As often as that one gets talked about, it was just kind of funny. Geraldine, that's not the right button. Geraldine. It's not the small door. You forgot that the wheel was there? The only way you could forget is if you weren't looking at the screen. Am I your second monitor right now? What are you doing? What are you doing where I'm not front and center? Because like it's pretty hard to miss the wheel. It's right there. I don't know if I'm pointing at it. No, I'm not. It's right there. It's pretty hard to, it's big, it's giant. It was slowly rotating the entire, you can't forget it if you are looking at the screen. So clearly, I'm calling you out. You've been discovered. I knew you weren't really watching. Sammy, hey, welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. Are you on the YouTube side? Welcome. Or is my chat thing glitching? No, you're on the YouTube side. Welcome, welcome. You know, fun thing, this is so dumb, but on Twitch, you have to like type in what your stream is, right? So it's whatever game or just chatting or whatever. You have to like actually, what the heck is happening? You have to say what your stream is, but there's nothing for Mazniac. There's nothing in Twitch's algorithm for Mazniac games, so I have to click on games and demos. And by default, Twitch labels games and demos as like rated M mature content. And so it feels really funny when I'm playing like a Mazniac game and on Twitch it's like, this is intended for mature audiences. And meanwhile I'm playing as like Bart Simpson walking around solving click and point puzzles. It just feels very silly. Now I could just do just chatting and then it wouldn't be mature, but that would be kind of disingenuous, so I don't normally do that. I would do just chatting, but I just now saw your chat. I just feel like that would be disingenuous if people showed up for chat. Also, it would put me in the just chatting grouping on Twitch, which is a huge group. So it's like, there's no point in being over there because people that are there are looking for chatting and I'm not I mean, I am chatting, but do you know what I mean? If I was like a big titty streamer that was playing in a hot tub just yapping to you guys, then I would do... Then I would do just chatting, but no, I'm just a Hawaiian shirt guy. You're very interactive. Thank you. Thank you, I appreciate that. I like to think so. Now let me move my stream stuff, because I gotta get gameplay on screen. On screen. Not game capture. We want to display capture for, and it's off center. We'll fix that. You can speed run that game. I'm gonna. You know, here's a question. Would you guys be interested in me learning to actually speed run these? Derica, why are you stranded out in the middle of nowhere? You're stranded, wait, I got nothing else to do while watching because I can't do anything else. Stranded in the middle. If you've mentioned on Discord, I haven't really been on the Discord the last few days. What do you mean? Are you out camping? Are you on a trip? What do you mean you're out in the middle of nowhere? You're watching from your phone. Relatively, but I would argue you're very chatty, man. I just feel like there would be more foot traffic. Well, maybe I'll try it. Maybe I'll give it a shot. Should I try it now? I can switch over to it on the Twitch side. Get some Tiggo bitties and stuff them in your shirt. What could I even, I've never had to consider this. I'm not really ever trying to pass for a woman. What can I shove in my shirt? What can I use as a really makeshift bra? I'm like looking around, I've got belts. Can I create some sort of pulley system with my many belts? Okay. That would have been the April Fool's stream of all time yesterday. If I did that yesterday, that would have been the April Fool's stream of all time. I don't know what that would have done for me. Okay, I don't know why this is the wrong size. I didn't change this, I don't think, since the last time I did this, but it is the wrong size. There we go. That's better. Like, not only was it off kilter, it also was missing parts. You would be interested in the speed run, but then you would skip script. If I got good at it, yeah, I would be skipping the script. If you were trying to legitimately speed run. You're using that Musk satellite on Twitch, maybe? I can try just chatting. Hang on, how do I fix this live? Here it is. Categories. We'll go to just chatting on Twitch. It might not matter. For those of you that are watching on YouTube, this doesn't matter to you at all. But on Twitch, just for giggles, sure, I can go to just... There's a game called Just Catting. Is that a game or is that a topic? What is just catting? I've never heard of this category before. Okay, anyway, not catting, chatting. Before I switch to just chatting, before we get into playing the game though, I'm just gonna go ahead and top off my coffee. I've still got lots left, but I'm gonna go ahead and top it off just before I get underway. This song has been stuck in my head for like ever. The Boom 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 by like Venga Boys. That song has been in my head for like a week. And it's kind of annoying because it's like just the same like phrase over and over again. And I'm like, bro, it's a good song, but like I don't need it in my head constantly. It doesn't need to always be there. Oh, watching over my shoulder. There we go. We've swapped over on Twitch to just chatting, just to see what happens. What's the worst that could happen? I get in trouble or something? What's the worst thing? Is part of my green, what is this? What is this right here? Is that part of my green screen? Is that part of my desk? Is that my cord? Yeah, okay. I looked over and I saw like a little tiny little pixel of something. I'm like, what is that? Boom, 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 boom. Kind of. I'm on a trip, so this is where you are right now. I'm on a trip to a little house with a pool in the middle of nowhere with some other family members. We come here so often just because. Is it one of your family members' houses or just a random abandoned house? To a little house? Is it like a cabin in the woods? Is it like a lake house? Is in the middle of, when you say in the middle of nowhere, is it like the Courage the Cowardly Dog farmhouse out in the middle of like the desert? That's so vague. I mean, you don't need to dox yourself. You don't need to dox yourself, but it just makes it sound so random. We just go out to this random shack, but it has a sick pool. These kinds of places are called quintas. I guess the best way to describe it is a very small and cheap villa. We can, it's your uncle's. We can get you a hot tub to sit in. Are we still talking about hot tubs for the chatting? I could actually put like a hot tub, either a GIF or picture or illustration like around me, and I could, like, cause I'm green screened, I could green screen myself into a hot tub. That would be kind of funny. I'm not prepared or willing to do that right now, but it would be for the just chat, right? I could, that, you know, that is an idea. What if I do like the VTuber thing where they always have like crazy props and backgrounds and things, but I'm not a VTuber, I'm just me. I'm just green screened into it all. What if I pretend that my flesh body is the VTuber? What if I'm just the most 4K ultra real ray tracing VTuber of all time? None of this is real. Could you imagine? Welcome, Mr. Green. Hello, hello. There's like a handful of other villas, and by handful, I mean less than 10. That's 2 handfuls. A handful's 5 or less. If there's 7, that's 2. Stand up, get a hula skirt or whatever it is. The bamboo re. I don't have a hula skirt. I have shorts. Hello, friends. Welcome to Geraldine the Witch is Back. In case you've somehow stumbled here on the VOD in the future, you know, by accident, or if you're on stream and you've somehow found me by, again, accident. My name is Mo. The evil witch is back! Geraldine will have to face her because someone very importante is in danger. This time defeating her will be much more difficult than the first time. The first game, Geraldine and the Small Door, is literally Coraline. Literally the movie Coraline. Just literally the movie. The second one, this game they made is original to Inkagames and /Mazniac. They made this themselves, and you can really tell because the writing is so weird. It's so clearly not. I'll show you what I mean when we get into it. But the plot is it's just so weird. It's just, you can tell that it has nothing to do with the actual first movie or anything. So I'm gonna hit play, instructions. This is definitely the weaker of the two. It's definitely the weaker of the two. It's been almost a year since we returned to our house here in the city. I don't know why they would leave. After the first movie is about found family in their new home, I had an incredible experience. I miss everyone, especially Wally. Well, I don't want on-screen controls. Hello, Geraldine. It's me, your father. Hi, you came back early. I thought you would be back late. You see, we left the door wide open. You see, we bring bad news. It's Wally, he's gotten lost. His grandmother called us. She's very worried. Wally lost, it can't be. There must be some mistake. No, Geraldine, I talked to the head of the police department myself. That makes no sense, why would you do that? He even gave me this poster. Missing, Wally Wayland. If you have information, call that number. I like how Wally and Geraldine haven't, like, it's been a year since apparently they moved. And I assume they lived in the other house for like a while, but they haven't aged a day. I mean, are they looking for him? Unfortunately, they have suspended the search until Monday. Again, that makes no sense. They're very busy with the forest fire that has worsened. That wouldn't involve the police. That would be the fire department and some police. Can I help, sir? You don't just suspend a missing child for fire. No, Geraldine, the area is very rugged. We must wait for the authorities to find him. The area is rugged. What does that mean? So could I go keep Wally's grandmother company? She must feel very lonely. Well, you're on vacation, I guess from school? Let me call her to see if it's okay. Our door is still wide open. Our door just opens out into the void. Good morning, who is it? Like, we're in a house, right? Not an apartment. Where is this going? There's no outdoor. Good morning, Ms. Wayland. I'm Geraldine's father. She wants to come visit you because, you know, Wally's gone and you're probably lonely. I would like to ask you if that's okay. Oh, sure. I'm just living in my brick cottage because I'm a witch or something. I'd be delighted. She can come keep me company. Thank you very much, Mrs. Wayland. In a little while, we will be there. Good day. That is also, that's just such a weird way to say that, but Mrs. Wayland said that you can go to keep her company, Geraldine. Just promises that you will behave well. No, I promise no such thing. No, I'm gonna be crazy. 2 hours late. So we live 2 hours away. Thank you for having Geraldine, Mrs. Wayland. See, this door opens out into the outdoors. See, this doesn't go out into the void. Geraldine is an adorable girl. Well, by the way, how are Miss Spunk and Percival and Mr. Hubinski? Spunk is a funny name. Spunk. Miss Spunk and Percival went to live in Paris, and Mr. Hubinski went to Moscow to present his circus of mice. See, this is just a convenient way of having them not be in the game. But Spunk and Percival, like, they're retired. They're old. They're not going to Paris. What do you mean? And also, like, didn't Hubinski come to America to get away from? Isn't he an immigrant? I never saw the movie. I thought someone said he was an immigrant. Why would he go back? Well, Geraldine, feel right at home. There is honey on the fireplace. You can take it if you like. You know, the fireplace honey. You can just gurgle that honey. Just gobble it down. Just have yourself a big old swig of honey. In America, we do that with, whipped cream. You know what, like just, there's some honey on the fire. Where, and what, is this a thing somewhere? Someone Google it for me. Is this a thing where you just have like guest honey for people? I've never heard of guest honey. If you come over to someone's house, you can have like tea, you can have coffee, you can have a beer or a glass of wine, just honey? I'm imagining honey as a beverage. That's why I'm mentioning all drinks. But if honey is a food, honey's a food, right? I mean, it's a condiment, right? Like, honey is a condiment. Would you go to someone's house and be like, oh, if you need some ketchup, it's on the fireplace? That doesn't make any sense, Miss Wayland. You're crazy. All right, sorry, I'm losing my mind. Can I have that key? Miss Wayland, this key, what door does it open? Hey, that's the key to the front door of the house where you live, Geraldine. I don't know why I have it. Well, can you lend it to me? No, Geraldine, it's uninhabited. Is she like the, I never saw the movie. Is she like the landlord of the house? Does she own the house? Is she the landlord? Is that why she has the key? I need to see the movie. I think it was on Netflix for a while. I don't know if it's still there. It's probably not. I always meant to go watch it, and I never did. It always feels like such a time commitment to watch a movie that's like an hour and a half, 2 hours long. It's like, oh, I don't have time for that. But then I'll like straight up binge like 5 hours of a TV show, or I'll play like a video game for 5 hours straight. It's like, well, I could have watched 2 movies. Like, you know what I mean? It always feels like a commitment, but it's no more a commitment than anything else that I do. A long rope. A woodpecker. I don't know what he's doing up there. He's not pecking wood, I'll tell you that. I mean, the roof is made out of wood. Let's go explore. I don't know what this thing's supposed to be. Some kind of old-time carriage or something. I actually just have no idea what that is. Can I go over here? It's the well, what have we got here? There's also a stump. Stump. I'm stumped, guys. I don't know what to do. I'm stumped. I'm just kidding. Can I tie? Actually, I don't remember. Can I tie? I can tie, right? Yeah. I can like go down here. I don't know why I can't just look down here. The key of the small door isn't here. Would you dare to return to rescue your friend? A doll similar to what? How would the witch know that I would come back? There's a message on the wall. The evil witch has kidnapped Wally. I don't know how. I don't know how she escaped. Magic, perhaps? There's no time to lose. Let's go rescue him. Oh, there's some time to lose. The witch couldn't have known that we would be here at the time that we were. She doesn't know that we're back. We got time to lose. Look, it's not that big a deal. I mean, it's just Wally. It's just Wally. But I mean, who cares? He'll be fine. There's a hole. There's a hole. There's a hole. There's a hole. There's a hole in the ground. There's a hole. Reach in there. Put your hand in there. Grab the rabbit by the ears. Watch me pull a rabbit out of my hole. I think we have to put rabbit ears on our little Wally doll. I think I do that with a Scotch tape. I don't have ears though right now. I think it's like twigs or leaves or something. Hi, ma'am, lady, woman. Hello. Hello, Geraldine. Who are you? I'm Lucy Isabel. I'm sorry to hear that. Castanero from Argentina. Nice to meet you, Lucy Isabel. I see that you're sad. Is something wrong? The problem is that I sound like this. It happens at my rabbit Cone. Left a long time ago. Cone is a fun name for a rabbit. What if you had a rabbit named Cone, a cat named Cube, a dog named Sphere? Thanks, Geraldine. I'm gonna look for the rabbit. I don't see any items, so I was like glancing around. I don't see any items here. Going down. They did get to here's the leaves, that's what I'm talking about. They did get to reuse the map, basically. I think the whole reason they made the sequel for this game, honestly, I think the whole reason they did it is so that they could reuse the map for another game, because Inkagames, when they first made Coraline in the small door, and then they turned it into Geraldine later for copyright, when they did it the first time, this was like the game that took them the longest to make. It took them so long to make this game, and I'm betting you, they're like, well, it took so long to make this, let's reuse a lot of the assets, make a second game, and try to make this economically viable for us. I bet you that's what it's not like they told me that or anything, but it would make perfect sense. They're like, we gotta get a little bit more bang for our buck. We gotta stretch this out a little bit further to make this worth it. I could see it. I could see that totally being a thing. Because otherwise, this game always feels so much more empty and barren, and that's mostly because so many people are missing. Like, all the characters are basically gone. Everything's like empty. It is very strange. It is a shorter game too. There's fewer puzzles. It's just, it doesn't capture the same magic and charm as the first, honestly. Here he comes. No, you don't wanna come here? You don't wanna hop and we need to do something for you? You need to, what do you mean? There we go. We had to draw some big old buck teeth. Stop, shut up. Big old buck teeth, there we go. There, I'm a rabbit Wally. I'm Wally, Wall Rabbit. Grab him. Have you ever tried to grab a rabbit just with your bare hands? Have you ever tried to actually just chase down a rabbit and catch it? They're quick, they're fast. I've tried when I was a kid. As a kid, I think it's a rite of passage. As a kid, you have to at least try to catch a rabbit once in your life. If you've never done it, I don't care how old you are right now, you need to go find a rabbit and chase it down. Don't worry, the rabbit will outrun you. You're not gonna hurt the thing. Clown, you found him, thank you. How could I ever thank you? Well, you thanked me twice. Do you have any object that could be useful to me? Maybe in your skirt pocket? Do skirts have pockets? I think some of them do. I have a thin bamboo cane. I don't know where I had that I don't know where I was keeping that, but there you go. Thank you very much. Well, Geraldine, I must go. It was nice to, oh, I don't think it's a cane. I think it's like a blowgun. It would be like a bamboo reed, maybe? But a cane makes me think of like a long cane. I don't know why I'm waving my hand around like this, but like if you're blind, like a blind cane, or if you can't walk, like a walking cane. I think this is like a, oh, see, now it says branch. Mazniac, if you need somebody to translate your games and make sure that they are all called the same thing. She said cane, this says branch. Like, if you need somebody, I should actually message them like, hey, hey. It's fine. It's not that important. It's just, I don't know. I don't know. It's just, look, I don't know. We've talked about in the past. I don't actually know what I want to do with this right now. Oh, actually, I think I do. I think I want to put honey on it, right? I have to use it. Yeah, you put it on the ground. This would have taken you, for the first time you ever play this game, this would take you a million years to figure out. Why would you think to just put that just on the ground? You know, it'd be different if there was like a small table or something here to take, you know, grab your attention to that space. I know there's a woodpecker here, so you're supposed to think, woodpecker, but like putting it on the ground is an odd choice. We're gonna put honey on it. Yeah, this is crazy, by the way. We're gonna put honey on it to make a flute. This is moon logic. But hey, we did it. And do we use that to just put Granny to sleep? Would you like to hear a relaxing flute? Do I know how to play flute? Relaxing flute melody, Miss Wayland.
Of course, Geraldine. I would love to hear your flute.
And imagine it's just like a 7-year-old playing the recorder for the first time. It would be like a nightmare. That sounds like a pan flute. That doesn't sound like... I could be wrong. I'm not a big flute guy, but that sounds like a pan flute, which is not shaped like that. They're like wider and shorter. Kind of like, imagine a harmonica, but flutes. She's asleep, I can take the key! Now I can get inside the house. But we've talked about, sorry, I stopped. I forgot what I was talking about. But we've talked about doing like a tier list of Mazniac and Inkagames games in the past. We've talked about that. Well, people have suggested it. I think I've talked about it a little bit. And I've been putting off doing something like that because there's simply just so many games that a tier list would take a billion years to do. And also I kind of get them mixed up a lot, like which game has which puzzles, which villains. I get them mixed up a lot because again, there's so many. But I feel like we're entering the, I don't think there's anything else in any of the other rooms. I'm gonna go walk around, just check. I think we immediately go to the other world. But I feel like we're entering our era where it's okay for me to be a little bit critical of the Inkagames and Mazniac games. I mean, when we're playing them for the first time, doesn't it look like there's no sink? Doesn't it look like the floor goes to the back wall and the sink? Shouldn't something be here, like a cabinet? Is it like that in the original? This is weird, right? You'd at least have like the bottom pan of the sink showing, right? You know, the plumbing. Isn't that weird? Something about that's weird. Also, this window has always bothered me. I think it's because it's bent. I think it's because it's more rounded. Instead of, it doesn't look like a window. It looks like a weird TV monitor. You know, like when Pigsaw brings down the TV from the ceiling or whatever and talks to you. This doesn't feel like a window, and I think it's because it's rounded. I don't know why it's rounded on these edges. I understand that they're trying to create depth. They're trying to create one of those, I don't know what you call those windows. The ones that kind of like, are like bubbled outwards or whatever. I know what they're trying to accomplish here. I do feel like these trees should be taller. Right? Or not taller, but they should be high. Like we can see the tops of these pine trees, and pine trees aren't short. I mean, baby pine trees are, but this is like a forest. So if we're out in the forest, the only reason we should be able to see the tops is if I'm on like on a much higher floor, right? I don't even think you'd see the very tops of them on the second floor. We'd have to be on the 4th, 5th, 6th floor. Like these pine trees are tall, right? So I feel like they should have these further up. We should be able to see the trunks of trees and maybe the lower branches. This is just, so the entire thing about this window makes actually no sense in universe or in drawing. There's so much wrong with this kitchen. The reason I'm being nitpicky is because we've talked about doing like maybe a tier list or something. And if we do a tier list, if we're gonna be if we're gonna do a tier list, we gotta be nitpicky because we gotta know what we're reviewing things on, what we're rating things with. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? None of these are that important in the grand scheme of things, but you know. Apparently the witch has created a completely new world. I'm sure she has set traps everywhere. Let's be careful. And then we're gonna spend the entire game here. See, this is the weird thing. Like I mentioned reusing assets. I completely forgot that they actually send us to like this weird Wonderland. So actually they don't reuse very many assets at all. They reuse, like it's so weird that they made this into a Geraldine game instead of literally anything else. I don't know. I wanna know what the process is like when the Mazniac team is sitting around a table. What do we got? We got a fresh grass, we got a box glove, remote control, photographic camera. Cool. When they're sitting around a table coming up with ideas, like what should this game be about? What should the plot be? What should the traps and puzzles be? When they're like brainstorming, I wanna know what that process is like. Like how do we end up in Wonder? This feels like the Obama Wonderland game we've played, or what's the other one? Was it Obama and Wizard of Oz maybe? I forget, but it's like those games is what this feels like. This doesn't feel like the other world from the first game at all. It's so strange. It's just kind of like a contrived way of making Geraldine into the main character. Oh, I wonder if that's what they were trying to do. Because Geraldine and the Small Door was so popular, or it took so long for them to make, and I think it was relatively popular when it came out. I wonder if they were maybe gonna try to turn the Geraldine character into a reoccurring protagonist, kind of like Obama became a recurring protagonist. And so they're like, well, if the Return of the Witch is popular enough, we'll do other Geraldine games. Maybe that was the plan. I don't know. I need to have like another sit down. I need to have another like interview number 2 with Aldo. I shouldn't say that because then I'll have to organize it. It's like I need to do another one. Hi guys, you wanna play baseball? If I pick up this I like how if I just stand here, they're super chill. They're super chill, but if I pick up the baseball bat, it's game on. It's murder. They have murder in their hearts. Look, watch. Murder in their hearts. Ball right to the face. Have you guys ever been beamed in the face with a baseball? Pelted in the face with a baseball? I have. It hurts. It hurts real bad. In a baseball game, the first thing you should do is hit the ball with the bat. I played baseball. I've mentioned this many times before, so many of you maybe do know this. But I played baseball. I actually don't. Oh, I need to use that. I clicked on me instead of the baseball. I mean the bat. I played baseball. I had a long, lustrous career playing baseball until I ripped my hand open in a weightlifting accident. I was doing squats, if you can believe it. Ow! Beamed in the face! I played third base. I was a terrible batter. I was not, my hand-eye coordination with a bat was never very good. Lime, welcome to the stream. You're in the USA right now, huh? What are you doing in the great old US of A? Oh, I know what this is. This is for that tree. I'm gonna reset that. Welcome, welcome. We're gonna go 1, I think is that what this is? 1, 1, 3, 3, 2, 2. And it goes right, left, right, left. Is that what we're doing? Or should I start with the left because it's a left hand? I'm gonna do that. So I go 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. Da 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 da. You don't really live in another constantly? Are you always on the move? Are you nomadic? Are you living that nomadic lifestyle? Always on the move? Are you a secret spy? Are you a secret agent man? I'm a secret agent man. There's a witch, but that's not the witch. You're on Mars? Well, let me tell you what, your connection must be great because the latency from Earth to Mars, if you were watching my stream from Mars, it would take you like a couple of hours. Like you would be a couple hours behind on chat for the That's the word I'm looking for. Translation, telemetry, transportation. Transmission. For the transmission, I knew it was a T word. I was looking for a T. For the transmission of this stream out into space, out into Mars, you would be a couple hours behind because of the time it takes for the signal to travel. But now you're in the USA, so now your connection must be great. I see. I don't think there's anything I can actually do from here right now. There's an eel. Look at the face on that eel. He looks like he's up to something. That's a shifty eel. This puzzle somehow always confounds me. I always forget how it freaking works. I'll come back to it. Oh, did I leave a key behind in there? Did I open this up and not get everything? I'm dumb. I've got an orange key. I've got a very large bouton. JK, I not live on Mars? I don't know. That sounds like something a Martian would say. I don't know if I believe you. I'm on to you. You can't fool me and this button-eyed kangaroo. I'm gonna call you Kanga. I don't remember what, I think we either find a little Joey or we find some kind of food. Maybe it's the fresh grass. It's the fresh grass. That's right, get down here. I don't know why. Eat it, eat the grass. I'm as tall as this kangaroo. I feel like this is a small kangaroo get big. Are you still growing? I think you are. I can't pick you up, but I got you down here. What do I want a kangaroo for? Do I take your picture? I take your picture! I got a picture, a photo of a kangaroo, and I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I'm gonna go down here is what I'm gonna do. I remember this. This is trippy. I think it's because it's supposed to be in like 3D space, right? It's like trippy to look at. Hello, miss. Why are you sad? Because I have to make a topiary of a kangaroo out of this bush, and I've never seen a kangaroo. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Well, that's weird because a kangaroo lives like just like, I don't know, a little bit that way. You can go see a kangaroo pretty easily. I feel like this is a skill issue. I feel like you're not trying hard enough. I feel like you're not applying yourself. All right, but let me help you out, buddy. Mr. Gardener. Gardener. Here is the picture of a, I don't know, the word looks weird. I think that's right. That's right? Gardener. Yeah, that's right. It looked weird. I don't know. There you go, Gardener. Anyway. Isn't Kanga the name of the kangaroo from Winnie the Pooh? It is. It is. You caught me. It's exactly the one I was thinking of too. Kanga and the little, the Joey is Roo. Kanga and Roo. You have helped me finish my topiary. Thank you very much. I hope you find them. Oh, well, he's giving me something. Oh, what's he gave me? He gave me some beans. He gave sensu bean. I got a couple of magic beans. They're seeds actually, but I've got a watering can. It came with some water. Sick. I can also swap these guys around. I can never remember what this puzzle is supposed to be. I always remember the first time I ever played this game on Inkagames. I was like counting, this was before I was streaming these. I think this was a video, a multiple video series, the first time I ever played this, if you can believe that. And I was like, I don't know, this is a panda, and a panda is P-A-N-D-A, that's 5 letters, so maybe you go on the 5 space, and I can't remember if that's true or not, but of course, like, in every language, they're gonna have different numbers of letters. Like, I don't know, like a panda, and what's a panda in Spanish? I bet it's panda, and that'd be hilarious. If panda is just panda in Spanish, I'll die, I'll explode. Hi, little bird, do you want a banana peel? Do you want a rope? You do want a rope. Oh, I'm climbing. It says, oh, this, okay, yeah, rope, oh, yeah. Oh, okay, put this here. I think we put the seed down. We need another tree. Yeah, I know what's going on here. I am so smart. I know what I'm doing. Good idea, but we must do something first. Is it the rope? I don't just slide it in there? Do I need to put another one down? I do. I need 2 of them to hold it up. I got you. Am I out of water? No. Let's go. Usually you have to find, when you find a watering can, normally you have to find a water source, but not this time. Not this time. Here we go. This feels like a very convoluted plan. And yet, it's exactly what needs to be done. Physics, baby! I don't know why I've done this. Just let go, I guess. I think we need something sharp to like snap the rope so it goes swing and shoots those. Oh my God, I forgot about you! Tentacle monster, 4-eyed creep! Panda is panda in Spanish. Nice, nice. What's kangaroo in Spanish? To defeat the evil four-eyed mutant octopus, you must attack him from a distance. What's the like one-eyed purple people eater? What's the hang on? What's that called? Hang on. Is it one-eyed, four-eyed? There's a song. One-eyed purple people. Is it one-eyed? Yeah. Hang on. Purple people eater song. Yeah. Have you guys ever heard the purple people eater song? I'm not gonna play it for you because copyright. How did it go? One-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater. yeah, that's the one. Look up sometime. This song is from the 50s. 80s? 50s. This song is from literally the 50s. Look up Purple People Eater by Sheb Wooley. Sheb Wooley, who, is this a cover? This might be a cover. Wait, who sang this originally? Yeah, Sheb Wooley. No, this is the right one. Cool. Look up the Purple People Eater, 1958 song by Sheb Wooley. That's your assignment for the day. Hola Santiago, bienvenidos. Kangaroo. That cannot be right. Really? Kanguro. I know gato is cat. I know cat. I know gato for cat. I know perro for dog. I do the weird soft D instead of perro. I don't know. There's a couple different dialects that do perro different. I never know what to do with R's. I never know what to do with R's in Spanish because depending on your dialect and if you're Spain or if you're Mexico or if you're somewhere else, like they have different dialects. So you can do the soft D for double R's like perro or the roll, the perro. I can't do rolling R's. I can't do that. There's dialects, and I never know what to do. But if I just want to be gringo, I just say perro. Perro means dog. I know those. I know a couple animals, but oh, I need to go the other way. My bad. I got eaten by the purple people eater again. Coches? Isn't coche? Coche is a car, isn't it? That's a car is a coche or a caro. I've heard it either way. We were waiting for you. Guys, let's catch Geraldine. See, this is another weird. So why are there leprechauns in this game? You can defeat the evil elves. They're leprechauns. They're clearly leprechauns. Through deception and confinement in that order. Okay, that's fine. Why? So in the first game, in the small door, they have rats in a giant trench coat because there's like rat or mice or whatever they are. Rats, mice, whatever. There's mice in the movie, right? And then in the other world, you have like button mice or whatever because it's the button world. What are leprechauns doing here? Why is it not mice? Why do we not? Like it's the return of the witch. The witch is back, right? Aren't the mice agents of the witch? Shouldn't there just be mice? Why are there elves? Why are we in like Wonderland? Like, you know what I mean? This is such a really like oddly weak sequel. Just in terms of theming. Like if this were Cody Jones Goes to Wonderland, this would be fine. This would be fine if it was anything else, but because they make it Geraldine based on Coraline, it makes no sense. Say siete? Wait, that's a good question. Is the 6-7 meme in Spanish say siete? I know say siete is literally the numbers in Spanish. I know that. But the person that originated the meme is English speaking, right? So do you guys in Spanish speaking countries say 6-7 because that's what the kid says in that video? Or do you say siete and no one really knows about the kid in the video? You know the kid in the video, the long-haired middle school, high school, that young kid that does that or whatever. You know, you've seen the video. The meme stays in English. That's what I was wondering. Because it kind of makes more sense to stay in English because it comes from a specific video. That makes sense to me. What are we, sorry, I've been yapping now. I don't remember what I'm doing. What's on this paper? A blank sheet of paper. Oh, do I draw on it? Can I color it? I have no reason to write on the paper. You know? Touche. Too frickin' shay. That's what I have to say. So we have to deceive I think the box is a thing to capture. Good idea, but we must do something first. We have to, I think we slip them up with the banana peel. Do I color the banana peel as like one of the square colors? Maybe. The box is for trapping him, for sure. What was this too? The box glove remote control. Oh, boxing glove? Like a boxing? Box glove makes it sound like a glove that's like the shape of a box or in a box. Again, if you need help with the English, Mazniac, you know a guy. Can I take a cat? I should take a picture of everybody. That would be fantastic. Okay, there's nothing I can really do there right now. This, I've got nothing sharp, so nothing right now. This, I don't remember what this puzzle is, but I might need to do that right now. This, is there anything I can actually do right now in here? I don't think so. Eventually, we go in here and we get dropped into a hatch. I guess I might as well get murdered in here and see if that activates a clue or hint or anything. I don't think there's anything I do in here right now. Help, help, help! When the witch wakes up, turns me into a tree! The gingerbread man will shout for help the first person he sees. Maybe you can alert him to not do it. Oh, she turned me into a tree. Doesn't she have a secret hatch, or am I thinking of a different game? Maybe. How do I get your attention? How do I get your attention? Attention. I don't think with any of these things. I don't think any of these things will do it. And then I go up here. Can I do the baseball? Do I put honey in his? I think I need glue. I think I need glue for his glove. Can I click on any of these items while I'm standing here? No. Where do I get, am I missing an item? What am I? I'm forgetting something. There's something I'm stuck. I shouldn't be. I've got the bow, but I don't have an arrow. What items do we have in here? We have the eel and we have a club. Okay. Is this open? This rock seems very special. Especial. Muy especial. We're literally done with the kangaroo, I believe. I think we're completely done. Once we've gotten the picture of the kangaroo, I think we're done with it. At least the music is peaceful. I can't do anything with your glove right now. I can't write on the sheet of paper. Oh, wait. Do I have a reason to write on it now? Now I do. It's the gingerbread man. I wrote a message for the gingerbread man. Now I just have to send it to, right, that's why I was stuck, guys. I had to actually die so I would know why I would write the message. Derica, thank you for renewing your membership here. Member of the channel. Welcome to the membership. I had spare change. Excellent. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I will take your spare change and appreciate it. It will go to a good cause. Probably feeding me. Gingerbread cookie, I will come close. I can't read. I will come to rescue you. Do not shout when you see me or the witch will wake up. Can I fold it into a paper airplane? Yeetus! There you go. Now, the idiot can shut up. What am I supposed to do now? No, I'm a tree! Well, that didn't, she woke up fast. Dude, she woke up fast. Am I loud? Was I clanking in there? Was I like, what the frick? What do I, okay, so I can get in there now. I think it's the stove. Oops, that's not the right button. I think it's the oven door. I think I just wasn't quick enough. Open this. Because if I could go over here and open that, and then I could hide behind it and maybe zip zap and have it like reflect back on her. But I couldn't do it. Why? Poor cat. I get 3 seconds, and Geraldine just stands there with her mouth agape. All right. Set a trap with the help of the gingerbread cookie. Remember that metal is a good spell reflect. Oh, I'm aware of that. Can I whisper at you or something? Can I converse? Can I communicate? I know metal is good. Look at my arm when I come in here. Wait, how? wait, look at her. Picture that. That's terrifying. Wait, I've never really paid it that close attention before. I've never really investigated that. Look at her. That's horrifying. You got an arm coming out of the back of your head. What the frick? All right, well, that's creepy. I think we're the witch. Let's be honest, we're the witch. All right, do I need to solve this? Maybe I do. Maybe I can. Is it the numbers thing? I don't think it is. I think I always try this and I'm always wrong, right? Right? They're mostly... I don't know. What even is this? Is that, oh, it's a giraffe. No, I've got too many animals that are like 7s and 8s. I don't remember what the puzzle is with this. I think we find a clue or hint later, don't we? I don't know why I auto-selected that, but that was weird. My mouse was right here and it like clicked on the key for some reason. Do I have the knowledge for this? I think you find a clue somewhere, don't you? I don't remember. I don't know. What I will say is that I can't figure, look, what's going on here? Where is this giant thing? Like this is, I thought this was in 3D space. So I thought, this is like one of those Escher paintings, right? I thought this platform is on top of, hang on, it's freaking out. On top of this. So if I walk over here, I should be behind this, but I'm not. Do you know what I'm saying? Is it in the background or is it going back into the background or is it going up? It's vertical, right? So if I go over, if I walk over here, yeah, I can stand in front of it, kind of hard because it wants me to click on the kangaroo, but isn't that strange? Isn't that weird? Isn't that weird? Isn't that crazy? What's this even supposed to be? Like Minecraft? Like the blocks, they're like dirt blocks with grass, right? Is it supposed to be, because these are supposed to be topiaries, I get that, but what are they on? It's like some sort of Escher painting, Minecraft, whatever. Okay. I actually don't know what the... I actually don't know what the puzzle is here. And that's fine. I'm probably not supposed to. I'm probably not supposed to know. This could be... I was thinking rabbit. It could be bunny. Or is it like smallest to largest? So like the rabbit would go on the 4 because like a rabbit would be the smallest creature. I don't think it's smallest to largest, right? It's like what's bigger, a giraffe or an elephant? An elephant, right? What's bigger, an ostrich or a kangaroo? Ostriches are pretty big. You guys ever see an ostrich in person? They're pretty big. That's what this guy is, right? An ostrich? I don't know why it keeps auto-selecting stuff. If I put the rabbit down here, because he's like the smallest. Who's the next smallest? The chimp? I think that's supposed to be a chimpanzee. They're kind of like, they're not small, but of everything here, they're the next smallest? That's a 5. Then the 6th spot is here. So what would be after him? How big is a panda? I don't think this is accurate. Is this the 7 spot? No, that's like 8. That's the 7 spot. So maybe we'd go ostrich and then kangaroo. And then, is a lion bigger than a KC? I don't know. Oh, wait, how many? Wait, 4, 5, 6. Wait, what is this? 6, 8. Oh, I do have an 8. I have 2 8 spots. Maybe it is the letters. Maybe it is. I have 2 8s. Rabbit. Rabbit would be 6. Stop. Right? Lion would be 4. Okay. Chimpanzee is 10, but do you think it's like monkey? Could be monkey for 6, but I only have 1 6, right? I don't know what you're supposed to be. Panda's 5. Kangaroo is an 8. You can stay there, maybe? I don't think this is accurate. I don't know why I'm thinking about this, but... Ostrich is 7, so you could stay there. Elephant is 7, you can stay there. Like giraffe is like 7. Am I miscounting? I don't know, I don't remember. Honest to God, I've literally played this a couple of times and I never remember what that puzzle is. I literally never do. A little embarrassing. What the frick am I supposed to do with the... I have to open this, right? I need to do something to her. I have a watering can. That's metal. Maybe I can use the bow to grab the handle. Do I need a stick or something? Do I need like to grab that? Who's there? Who goes there? I feel like I'm missing an item. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm missing something. Have I missed something? Is there an item I can click on somewhere? Like I need glue or something for this, clearly. Is it good or bad that you were born with 2 left feet? What do you mean? Like literally 2 left feet? Or do you mean you just can't, or do you just mean you're clumsy? Are you just saying you're a bad dancer? I think biologically, if you were like, I don't know how you would get 2 literal left feet, if that would just be like a mutation, I guess. So if you were a mutant with 2 left feet, I don't think it's bad. You were just born, that's like just your genetics. It's not like normal as in like, you know, you're not like supposed to, but if it doesn't hurt your survival odds, then it's not bad. Because when it comes to genetics, the only thing bad in genetics is anything that makes it impossible for you to live. That's the only thing genetics cares about. But so like, you know, genetically 2 left feet, I think would probably give you some balance issues, but I mean, you're not running, in 2026, you're not normally running away from lions and predators, so maybe that's fine. But if you mean figuratively, you can actually, You can actually, oh, there's a circle, there's a hole. What? Hold on. There's a hole. No, there's not. Hello? What? You see that? There's a hole in the glass. But I've not made, there's no hole in the glass. What? Huh? What? Huh? What? Huh? What? I guess I'm supposed to make a hole here or something, possibly, I don't know. You can't hit the gritty though, don't worry. I think you can. I think with here's the thing, people, and I'm not saying you're doing this, but I know a lot of people do this. A lot of people say they can't do something, but the reality is that they're not willing to put in the effort to learn to do something, to practice something. You see this a lot in art, like, oh my God, I wish I could draw as good as you. It's like, well, that's because you've never practiced and the other person has put thousands of hours into practicing. So like dancing is the exact same way. Oh, wish I could dance like you. Meanwhile, you've never actually formally tried to practice a dance. I'm not saying you, I'm just saying this hypothetical person versus this other, person B that has danced for thousands of hours. If you learn how to move your body in a specific way, shocker, you learn how to use that way. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So a lot of folks just, don't put in the practice, put in the work. You can't skip the work. The 2 left feet, because I'm definitely someone with 2 left feet when it comes to the dance floor. I don't mind, I don't care. When I'm dancing, I'm not trying to hit, I don't even remember what the gritty is. I don't remember what dance move that is. I don't know. I'm not trying to hit specific dance moves or routines. I don't care to. I'm not trying to be a dancer. So yeah, I dance like a loon, but like, that's fine. If you catch MagicManMo dancing, it's because I'm just having a good time. I'm not trying to impress anybody with my skills. So I don't mind. I don't mind being a bad dancer, so I am a bad dancer. But if you do care that you're a bad dancer, or whatever you need 2 left feet for. Maybe you want to be a runner or something. If you just need balance and coordination, there are things you can train for balance and coordination. There's lots of things you can train for that. I wouldn't mind being more balanced than I currently am. I used to be more balanced. I used to be more athletic. Then I've gotten old and lazy. So I wouldn't mind being a little bit more balanced than I used to be. I mean, more balanced now like I used to be. But that would just mean I would have to start like running again. What's the word I'm looking for? Stretching again. I can think of the word stretch. Stretching again, exercise, just getting back into shape, and then I would probably get a lot of it back. Am I supposed to solve this puzzle? What the frick is this puzzle? What is it? I'm just gonna Google it. What is the, I'm tired. What is this puzzle? I'm stuck. There's nothing for me to do. Am I supposed to know how to do this already? Hang on. I'm gonna go look at my own freaking video. I'm not here to struggle this gosh darn. We can yap and we can talk and we can hang out and have a good time. I am not here to struggle with this game today. That's not why I'm here. Is this my video? Is this my stream? What is it? Mute. I don't want to listen to myself yap. What the frick is this puzzle? I never remember how to solve it. Every single time I play this game, I have no idea how to solve this puzzle. What's the deal? What's the deal with airline food? You can press the hint button? Oh yeah, that's right, I can. Oh my God, okay, I forgot. I forgot about the hint button for starters. You're so right. You're so right. I gotta go put honey. Okay, all right. I forgot about that. See, listen. I think back when there we go, coconuts to the eyes. Jesus. I forgot about the hint button, I literally did. I think when this was an Inca game, I was in Inca game mode in my brain, not Mazniac. I think when this was an Inca game, it might not have had the hint button. But then once it moved to mobile, I think they added hint buttons. My brain was just completely back in the old days. There we go. There we go. I was struggling. I'm like, I knew there was something I was missing. I'm like, I can't do the witch. I don't know how to do the topiaries. Hey, welcome back, Korjan. Back from the Mario is the Mario Galaxy movie out? I still what do you mean still? I didn't know it was out, wait. Mario Galaxy movie release. I thought that it released like, I was gonna say next month, but this is next month, it's April. It was released yesterday. Yeah, April 1st, oh my God. I almost said it releases next month, but it is next month now. Oh my God, I hate time. I hate time so much. A hook-shaped twig, I'm gonna put this rope on it. I got a vine with a wooden hook. Do I need a stick to make a proper fishing line out of it? No, here, oh, there's a castle. April 1st, no fooling. Yeah, goodness gracious. I can't believe it's April already. I can't handle it, I cannot. A mechanical box glove. It should be boxing. And I don't know if they just didn't write boxing because it's a translation mistake, or if it's just because it would be way too much space. You know what I mean? Like, it'd be really long if it was mechanical box. Because we were, you weren't here earlier, Korjan. You might even know since you help with these translations. We were talking about this earlier with the button, because it should be the boxing glove remote control. Box glove makes it, I mean, I guess the glove is on a box. So I guess box glove isn't that weird, but it feels weird when you find this box before you find the glove. So when you see box glove, you're like, what, is that gonna be like a glove you put in the box? Which makes no sense. But then again, boxing glove, maybe it's just too many letters. You could take the out, it could just say boxing glove remote control. That's what I would do, personally. I would take out the. By the way, you just got here, and you might have insight on this because I know you work with this. I've been really critical of this game while we're playing. I feel like we're in our critiquing era right now, because, you know, we've played these games before, so if I've got little critiques to make, I'm gonna make some critiques just because we've played these before, and I think it's worth doing. But if it were me doing this, I think I would take out the, and I would make this boxing glove remote control, and then this I would take out and I just write mechanical boxing glove. That's what I would do, personally. Boxing doesn't sound grammatical. No, box glove doesn't sound grammatical. Kind of sounds like the act of putting something in a box. No, see, box glove sounds like a glove that belongs in a box in English. See, this is probably why it says box glove, because in Spanish, since the developers are Peruvian, in Spanish, box glove probably makes more sense to your guys' brains, but in English, this feels wrong. This is weird. It would be a boxing glove. We call boxing gloves boxing gloves. We don't call them box gloves, we call them boxing gloves. If I put a boxing glove on my hand, that's what I would call it, regardless if it's mechanical or on a box. Like, regardless of this situation, that's what it would be called. But I get that. That's why I was saying, like, this could be a translation issue, or it could be it would just be too many letters issue. I wasn't sure. If it's a translation issue, I would just change that to boxing for the English. And it would make so much more sense in English. Because I don't know what's boxing glove in Spanish? You don't do translation anymore? Yeah, but this game's old. I didn't know if you had any inside insight on this game, because this game came out forever ago. The new games, I get it. I'm not saying you do, I'm not saying you do know, I'm just asking if you know. If not, no big deal. No big deal. I just know you've helped. Guante the Boxia? You don't say the. The, what? No. I don't believe you. Guante the Boxio? No. No, I don't believe you. Is Boxio, de. Yeah, Guante de Boxio? Is Boxio boxing? Boxio? I didn't know that. That's so funny. That's so, like, cognate. Well, if you said a swear to a parrot, well, depends on the parrot. Not all parrots can speak back words. Some do, the ones that you think of that are kept as pets or whatever. And it depends on how you say it and how often you say it, if they'll learn it. It's up to the parrot. Birds are really intelligent, and they kind of have their own personalities. Boxing is boxio? Am I even saying, is it boxio or is it like bocheo or something? I never know what to do with X's in different languages because X is so infrequently used in so many languages. Or just really, box, or just box. So that would have to be boxio. That's so silly. That's so silly that there's no like, because boxio doesn't feel Spanish. Maybe that's just me coming from speaking English. It feels like that's a cognate. It feels like Spanish borrowed the word box from English. I'll have to look up the etymology. That's very interesting. Box-eo, like Freddie Mercury. Freddie Mercury. I don't know why you guys think I'm familiar with Freddie Mercury on that level. I'm not. I don't know how Freddie Mercury says boxio. I can't name a single Freddie Mercury song off the top of my head. I'd have to Google it. I've heard Freddie Mercury, but I don't care enough. I've never cared enough to like learn. A raven doesn't seem very reliable. I think your guys' taste in music, or no, let me rephrase it. I think what you guys think my taste in music is slightly off. Like not quite on the mark. Never heard Jim say EO. Who's Jim? Is Freddie Mercury's name Jim? No, I don't think I've ever heard EO. No, I honest to God have no idea what we're talking about right now. Oh, I forgot what I was doing. What am I doing? I've got a vine with a wooden hook. Is that what I use for the frickin' witch over here? So I can finally open the oven? It is, there we go. Who is there? Who is there? There we go, this fell, zip zoop, you're a tree. This felt unnecessary. In 3 seconds, I think I could have just run up and pushed, like flung the door up. I feel like this was unnecessary. I feel like I could have done that. Whatever. All right, get out of here, Gingy. We have to free the gingerbread man. Does the key go to you? I think so, right? There we go, get out of here.
Thanks for rescuing me, Geraldine. I sound like this now.
It was nothing, gingerbread. What was the gingerbread man's name in Shrek? Was it Gingy, or did I make that up in my head? Wasn't it Gingy in Shrek? You see, I've come to this world to rescue my friend Wally. Do you want to come with me?
Sure, let's go.
Now this might not be the Shrek one specifically. It could just be a gingerbread man. So this isn't actually a critique. I'm just actually trying to remember. I'm gonna take the witch and put her in my pocket. A witch turned into a tree. This is another thing that slightly bothers me, but at least they're consistent. Me personally, I would do all caps or all no caps. Like they capitalize the first. Okay, gingerbread man is probably a name, but like they capitalize the first letter like they're writing a sentence. But it's not like they have a period, and it's not a sentence anyway, it's just an item. So I feel like it should be all caps, like a title, or just no caps, because it's just what it is. Like, I don't know why it's like they could get rid of the A and just be banana peel, in my opinion. Because then it would be smaller, and it would be a little bit like, you know what I mean? Like the A just feels unnecessary in your inventory. It's not like they're writing a sentence. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? That honestly doesn't, at least they're consistent. The important thing is they do it every single time, and that is actually more important. So that at least they do it that way every time. That's fine. I just feel like I would do it different. I've got a wooden cane. That is not a wooden cane. That is absolutely a wooden club. With the big knob on the end, I'm gonna bash someone over the head with that thing, man. I've got an electric eel. Ginny, name of gingerbread? Not Ginny, Gingy. I think with a G, Gingy. Ginny is the name of Ron's, in Harry Potter, Ron's youngest sister. I think it's the youngest, and that Harry Potter ends up dating for no reason. I don't know how much you guys know about the Harry Potter series. I read the books. If you read the books, because it's been a while since I've seen the movies, I don't remember how Harry meets Ginny in the movies. But in the books, it's so random. He drinks the, what's the lucky potion? I remember, I used to remember the name. I don't know, he drinks the lucky potion, and he just has this entire day set out before him that he has basically no control over, and just randomly basically asks her out, and they start dating, and they become like canonically together. And it's like, this came out of left field. If you've ever seen the movie, and you felt like Harry's like relationship with Ginny came out of nowhere, it came out of nowhere in the books too. It makes no sense. They have no chemistry because they never hang out, they never talk. Yet Ginny knew who Harry was because Harry would go over to Ron's and hang out because, you know, Harry's house sucks with the Dursleys. So it's like Ginny knew Harry, but they didn't hang out. Felicia? Yeah, yeah, like that, whatever it was. Anyway, I don't know if you guys are big Harry Potter people. But speaking of Ginny, Liquid Lug, yeah, that's the one. Never seen the movie or read a book. I've seen all the original movie. I haven't seen like the newest ones that came after the book series. What was the mystical beasts and where to find them or whatever, which they didn't have. There was a mystical beast book. There was, but it wasn't a part of the original 7-book series. It was a spin-off. What's the word I'm looking for? Spin-off? It was like a spin-off thing, and so was that movie. So anyway, I've seen the original 7-book. I've read the original 7 books, and I've seen the original 8 movies that came from the books. I can't talk. I had a stroke. Did you guys just watch me stammer my way? As I get older, I'm slowly turning into Porky Pig, is what's happening. It's very sad. It's very sad to see in real time. It's very sad to see in real time happening live that I'm just slowly turning into Porky Pig. Fantastic Beasts and Where You Find Them. Yeah, whatever that movie was. I never saw that, but I saw the original movies. I read the original books eons ago, long time ago. Big fan at the time. Haven't seen them basically since, or read the books since, so. I know everybody hates on J.K. Rowling these days. I don't really pay attention to what she's up to or what she talks about. I don't pay attention to her at all. So I know there's a lot of pushback against some Harry Potter stuff. I remember when the Harry Potter Hogwarts Legacy game came out, there was a lot of controversy surrounding it at the time. I don't know if you guys were aware of that or noticed it, but there was a lot of controversy around that at the time. And I don't remember exactly why. I don't remember if it had something to do that was in the game or if it's something that J.K. Rowling said or whatever. There's a lot of controversy. I think that's basically died down now, but I feel like the best thing you can do when you don't like somebody, it's just to ignore them. The more famous you make them, the more successful they become. You know what I'm saying? Did I ever go over here and like, oh yeah, that was over here. I've got this like, good idea, but it still doesn't look like a scarecrow. You sure? You sure it doesn't? Here, Gingy. I'm gonna yeet you over to the window. Here. I've got the boxing glove. Do I do the boxing glove on the baseball players? You know what, screw it. What's the next hint? The boxing glove goes here. Ha. Oh, right, because that's what will close the box. Oh, that's right. Right. I knew the box went here. I knew that. Do I lure him over and then just push him? I thought I needed a banana peel. Looks strange. You look strange. Here we go. We were waiting for you. Push him. Give him a push. Push him. Push. That didn't work at all. We need to use deception. Can I look like someone else? I need to deceive you. How do I deceive you? Do I need to put something in the box? You'll be like, oh, shiny thing in the box. I've literally played this game multiple times before, and I, honest to God, do not remember. I honestly don't remember. That's crazy, right? Isn't that ridiculous? Never liked the Second Crimes of Grindelwald. Yeah, I never watched or yeah, I never saw that one. I've never seen any of the newer things. Anything beyond the original 8 movies for the 7-book series. The game lets you be trans, something that Rowling disapproved of. Was that what the controversy was? Is that what it, I didn't remember what the controversy was, but I thought it had something to do with something she said. But if the game lets you be trans, why did people hate on the game instead of hating on her? I don't remember. I'd have to go back, because people were boycotting the game. I remember, because I played a little bit of it on stream, and I remember at the time, there was a lot of talk about streamers being harassed if they were playing it. I didn't get harassed because I'm too small. No one noticed me. No one notices little old me playing my games. I'm too small fry. But there was talk about people being harassed for playing the game. You don't remember? Yeah, I can't remember the details either. It would be weird though for harassing someone for playing the game if the game was cool. Because Rowling was bigoted, they were boycotting everything. Is that what it was? Because I do feel like, it's one thing to boycott J.K. Rowling, but you're boycotting the developers that actually put the trans thing in the, if you support the trans representation in games, then why would you boycott a video game that has trans representation? I know there's the argument that it's like, oh, but J.K. Rowling makes royalties. It's like, whether she makes money from the games or makes money from her bazillion investments, she's not dumb. You know what I mean? She's got finance people. She makes money whether you buy her stuff or not. You know what? She lives in a literal castle. I don't know if you guys know this. She lives in an actual castle. So it doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. You know what? Playing the game meant you supported her, and that's not, which I know what you're saying. You're saying that that's what the controversy was, but that's another thing that I would disagree with. It's like playing a game. This is the separation of art from the artist argument over and over again, though, I guess. I've always been, and you guys can feel free to disagree with me, and this can be a conversation if you want. I don't have a clue. Oh, the club goes in the bow. I don't remember this game. Holy crap. This game has stumped me 3 times. I'm like, what am I doing? Man, I'm gonna say it's because I'm distracted. I'm gonna say that. But anyway, I've always been against the whole art and artist together thing. I've always been in favor of separating the art from the artist, and I know a lot of people can't stand that. Either can't support that or can't fathom that or whatever. I don't know. It came out right when her hate was peaked. It was pretty big. I don't hear about it so much now. There's bigger fish to fry now. But at the time, it was a pretty big deal. What am I fighting for? What are you referencing something? Are you referencing Mulan? A man worth fighting. No, what is it? A woman? A woman worth fighting. What? How's the lyrics go? I'm gonna make a man out of you. I don't remember. I need to watch Mulan again. Do I hit you with the bow? I did all this, but what do I need this for? This has nothing to do with the man, right? No. Why have I done this? It's not for... Who needs to be caned in the face? Not these guys. I don't think. The bird, maybe? Where was the bird at? Over here? What? Is this still to solve this? No, surely. This is, oh no, I know what this is. This is so that we can stick the cane through this latch and lock it. I still don't know how to knock the man. How do I knock him over? I gotta photograph him. I just wanted to be violent. I just wanted to push him. Why do we need a camera? Just push the old man, push the geezer. I don't know why. I think this might be my mouse. It keeps auto-clicking. Oh wait, it worked. Oh, button, button, E. Oh, doink, there. Okay, there we go. We got rid of the elves almost by complete accident. Jeez. 0 from Mega Man X. I think X4. Oh, I haven't played that. I have no idea what you're talking about then. The witch turned the cat into stone. She will pay for this. She will pay with her life. I will murder her. I will gun her down with guns. I will leave this Wonderland and go back to America and get my guns, and oh, she will rue the day. All right, he's been turned to stone. I don't have a way of fixing that right now. Oh, hello, Mr. Burro Crazy. This is the other thing, like why? Why is that still in Spanish? Like you know, everything else is translated. It's supposed to be the Mad Hatter. So why isn't it just Mr. Crazy Hat? Why is Burro hat the only word for hat? I know in Spanish is sombrero, but is Burro a hat? What's Burro? What does Burro mean? Burro. Why did they not translate that? It's so, we've seen this before in other games where there'll be like one random word. We actually saw that 2 weeks ago when we were doing the wheel, when we were playing Bat Guy, where some of the characters, they just didn't translate their name at all. And I was like, I think Joker might have been one of them. And it was like, well, why don't you just, you know, to avoid copyright, he could be the Jester or something. You know what I mean? We were giving ideas. I can't remember exactly what it was, but hi, Mr. Crazy Hat. The only Mega Man X I actually remember, I played a lot of Mega Man X Command Mission back in the day, and I don't remember a ton of the details because it was on the PlayStation 2 and it was a long time ago, but he's gonna appear in I'll appear in all the drawers, and he must select them in exactly the same order. Ooh, 16 drawers may seem like a lot, but if you're a good observer, you will remember everything correctly. Ooh. Oh yeah, no, I will. They don't do a complicated pattern. Honestly, they could do more with these puzzles. 16 in like a crazy random order would be difficult, but I feel like if all you're gonna do, like that was ridiculous. Like if all you're gonna do is literally left to right, top to bottom, then why have this puzzle at all? I would be really curious. And when I say why, I literally mean like in the writing room, in the brainstorming session, who's the target audience? Because if you're aiming this game for like, I don't know, 5-year-olds, where this is like baby's first puzzle, and literally, if that's the target audience, I get it. But I feel like it's not. Congratulations, you overcame the challenge. I will give you the valuable information. Whee! You know what I mean? Because Coraline, here you are. Thank you. I feel like, get out of here, Matt. How strange that man was. It should be how strange that man was, because he's gone, he left. It'd be this man if he was still here. But like Coraline, target audience. Coraline was for like teenagers, right? Coraline primarily targets tweens ages 10 to 13 plus and older children who enjoy fantasy horror while also appealing to adults. I mean, it's appealing to adults, but I think the target demo of Coraline, the movie, is like, yeah, early teens, right? So I feel like if you're making a game, the game should be targeted towards early teens, and early teens are capable of complex puzzle solving. Like, you know, they don't have a lot of like crazy world experience to do the most complicated things, but this is like literally left to right, top to, I had to click on 16 drawers. There's not really a puzzle here. This would be like if I were 5 or 6 playing my first ever point and click adventure game, then you could do a little bit more complicated, like, you know, top left here. You could bounce around a little bit and still be a little, like, it seems complicated, but really it's not. Whereas this was just straightforward. This is like really swinging low. Like some of the puzzles we've had to solve to get this far are definitely more complicated than this. So I'd be very curious to see how that conversation happens when figuring out these puzzles. Like, what does the target demo audience conversation, how does that go? It's still too, originally it was 8. Yeah, 16 is too many to be that simple, because it's pointless. 8, yeah, if it's gonna be this easy, then you might as well do 8. You might as well do 4. It's really barely a puzzle. So 8 would have been better if it's gonna be this easy, if you're gonna make the whole game easy for like a child's first point and click adventure game. And there's nothing wrong with making a game for children to be there for. I grew up on that stuff, right? I grew up on the humongous entertainment point and click games that were definitely for kids. There's nothing wrong with that if that's the target demographic. But I feel like to get this far, like when we had to turn at the beginning of the game, before we can even get into this whole Wonderland, when we have to turn the bamboo reed into a flute by putting it on the ground, even though there's nothing indicating you should put it there, putting the bamboo reed on the ground, putting honey on it, and having a woodpecker chip holes into it. A 5-year-old is not gonna think of that. It's gonna be a complete accident that they do that. So like we've done more complicated puzzles to get this far, and then now that we're this far, this is the easiest thing we're gonna do in the entire game. It just feels like if you're gonna do this easy, this should have happened at the beginning of the game to ease you into the game, to warm you up to puzzles. This being halfway through the game feels pointless. Is one more difficult, but you have to botch the easy ones first. But you wouldn't botch the easy one though. It's like impossible. Ask Aldo, I don't know. And again, I'm just being critical because we have played these games before. So I think it's really worth dissecting and diving deep into the works a little bit. His mind is truly an enigma. Yeah, no, I don't know. Because I totally get grappling with, hang on, what did I pick up? Here we go, finally. I don't know what the secret is other than finding the paper, which this is such a crazy way to do this. This is so like, here's another thing. Why, and maybe you guys know, is this based on anything specific? Because this could have been, how many animals are there? 3, 6, 8. This could have been just 8 pedestals. This could have just been 8 pedestals and you have to put the animals in the right order. But instead, you guys made, Mazniac made this weird Minecraft Escher thing. And I don't know why. I'm not saying I dislike it. This works. This is... My biggest gripe with this is that I don't know how it fits the theme of, and we talked about this earlier, we're in if this was Cody Jones Goes to Wonderland, all of this is fine. Because Wonderland is weird and zany and crazy. I don't know how this fits the theme of Coraline and the other world with the button eyes and the horror. None of this is horror, none of this is other, none of this is none of this makes sense for a Geraldine theme. So why do this? And then also, because this paper just tells you where things to go, it should be a puzzle. It should be like, so the paper should be a hint where it's like, I don't know, number of legs that the animals have +2 or something. Like this isn't a puzzle. This just flat out tells you where the creature should go. Well, actually, I could be wrong. Is it a shape puzzle? Wait, it could be a shape puzzle. Wait. I guess it is a shape. Okay, it is a. No, it's not. If you had different shapes, if you had to, where they look different on paper than they do here, you have to rotate them in your head. So now we were talking about like object. It's not object permanence, but it's like object permanence, right? If you have to move a shape around, see how this makes like an N or something, like a fat N. But over here, it's actually upside down. So basically, you have to turn the shapes around in your head. So this is basically like an object permanence shape puzzle. Again, this would be for young kids. This would be for young kids. And again, there's nothing wrong with that, but it goes back to our conversation where this is by far a simpler puzzle than some of the other things that we've had to solve already, in my opinion. So it's kind of like, I don't know. Maybe it's just my opinion, but anyway, let me solve it. Kangaroo goes up here. Where's the kangaroo at? Kangaroo. I guess you have to recognize the animals too. I don't know. I'm just very curious about the target demographic at the end of the day. Giraffe. Lion. That was not where the lion goes. There it is. Ostrich. There. The monkey. This looks a lot more like a monkey, whereas the one that we have out here looks a lot more like a chimpanzee to me. I immediately forgot. Was it this one? Yeah, it was. I immediately forgot what the shape was I was looking for. I got a pumpkin! So this is a little bit, okay, this is a little bit better. I think this is definitely a step up in complexity than the Mad Hatter, definitely. Maybe if you had a picture of a forest with all animals and you had to match the positions, maybe. Again, theming is so strange in this, like this game is so bizarre compared to even the other Inkagames games. It really, like we're in Wonderland. This game shouldn't have been Return of the Witch. This really should just be Geraldine Goes to Wonderland. You know what I mean? Maybe even like again, if it's gonna be copyright free, Wonderland Narnia combo wombo or something where you fall into a wardrobe. It doesn't have to be a wardrobe, but you know, somewhere in her home. I don't think they should have had, I still think it's weird that they had Geraldine move. It's been a year since we moved houses. I don't think they should have had her move. I think she should still be in the old house. I think they should have kept Habinsky and Spook and First of all, they should have kept all the characters. If you're gonna do Geraldine, have all the characters, have the reunion, make the main normal overworld feel lived in and lively in a place that you want to return to. But then you get sucked into Wonderland instead of Otherland or whatever. Get sucked into Wonderland and now you're trying to escape, or again, that could be finding Wally or whatever. That way you actually have a reason to want to leave. Right now we're saving Wally, but right now this place isn't scary. This place isn't evil. This place isn't dangerous. You have a couple of hints, right? Like these guys have the button eyes, right? These guys are buttons. So like that's the reference, but like the witch wasn't, actually maybe she was button-eyed. Does she look like she's got button eyes? I don't think the witch, when she was not a tree, had buttons though. But the witch is a witch. The leprechauns are just leprechauns. You know what I mean? They're not button-eyed. What else did we have? The kangaroo's got buttons. It just feels like the buttons are an afterthought. This doesn't feel like that sinister. If you go back to the Coraline and Geraldine and the Small Door, if you go back to that one, the world is fanciful and exciting, but it's also got this sort of sinister undertone that it's all fake and not real. This just feels zany. This doesn't feel like any of this like, okay, we got Enchanted Forest, baseball field. Okay, what? Enchanted Forest, that checks out. But then kangaroo, are we in Australia? Enchanted Forest, what is this? DJ Escher. Enchanted Forest, the monster's gone, but the weird octopus monster. Where is there an ocean around here? There's a moat, I guess, but moat you think like alligators, crocodiles. You know what? Like it just, the theming is strange. What do we do with the pumpkin? Let's drill some holes in it. No? I don't drill a hole into here, do I? Now I'm about to drill a hole in glass. This is not a glass cutter, it's a drill. I'd shatter the glass. Can I squirt some glue in this though? There we go. Do I need to glue? Oh, I'm out of glue. Do I need to glue this one too? Got a small stone. Is there something I do with this glove? Maybe, maybe not, maybe not. Batter up. Let's see if we can get a home run. Bing! Run, run for your life! Run! Run! Run like your life depends on it! Run! I made it. Home run! I love how he just throws his whole glove. Good game, miss. For winning, you will receive some items in return. Good afternoon. This is just so random compared to the like even for Wonderland, this is so let's like, what? What are we doing? Why? This is so random for no reason. Okay, I've got a stool, I've got a pot, I got a life jacket, I got a thin wooden stick, I got a hat, I got a pumpkin. Well, now we can maybe start making the scarecrow. We haven't put a head on yet. What do you mean we haven't put a head? The witch has a head. All right, put the pumpkin on it. I think I need to carve some pumpkin holes. Well, that's what I was trying to use the drill for. Do I use the screwdriver? So I couldn't use the drill, but I need the screwdriver. Have you guys ever carved a pumpkin before with a screwdriver? Have you guys carved pumpkins before? Some people just paint pumpkins. That's what we used to do as kids, is just paint pumpkins. We didn't actually carve. But have you guys ever carved a pumpkin before? Did you use a screwdriver? We used knives when we finally got to the point where we were carving, like carving knives. I mean, I guess you could use a screwdriver, I guess. Anything you could stab with. You've never done either? I don't know how big Halloween is in other countries. Mexico has Dia de los Muertos. Hey Turbo, welcome to the stream. I don't think in Dia de los Muertos you do anything with pumpkins. Do you guys do anything with pumpkins at all? I don't really fully know what all you do in Dia de los Muertos. I'm not entirely sure what all that involves, actually. I think we're done over here, by the way. Yeah, okay. So the entire left is done. The bottom is done too. The right goes to the castle. Is this done? Other than the cat. We'll have to come back for the cat. But other than the cat, that's done. Halloween is big, you just don't carve pumpkins. Okay. Gotcha. Much less in Dia de los Muertos. Dia de los Muertos. That's a fun name to say. That's fun on the English tongue. Dia de los Muertos. It's fun to say. I'm gonna throw the electric eel in the water. No, I'm not doing that. Alrighty. I'll put the scarecrow down. I'm a scarecrow. Meh. I'm gonna throw a rock at the bird to wake it up. It is not enough to throw a pebble. Additionally, we must give him a good scare. That's what the scarecrow is for. That's what the what am I doing? What's happening? Oh, that's not. That's not what I had in mind. There's a gator! Entering that way will be impossible. Try something different. A boost will be very helpful. Well, see, I was trying to use a boost. Do I use the pot? Do I use a stool? Do I use a life jacket? Who needs a life jacket? There's a gator in there. A boost? But what about the bird? Am I not trying to spook the bird? Am I missing something with the scarecrow? Oh, I can hide behind him. Ah, there we go. There we go. Woo, I'm alive. Woo! I like how the bird's afraid of the scarecrow. Meanwhile, in universe, we had like the purple tentacle monster running around. You know what I mean? I feel like there's scarier things in this universe. Now, how do I get a boost? Gingy, get up there. Gingy, I'm gonna yeet you to the window. To the window, to the wall. Till Gingy falls down the wall. I don't know. I have no idea how to boost myself. I thought maybe I could put the pot down as like a thing to, like, I feel like I need like a divot, right? To get more speed or something? Thin wooden stick. I'm not high enough though. I won't get high enough. Come on, get higher. Listen your lips, faith and desire at the swing of your hips. Just pull me down hard. That's another song that I've referenced many times. I've got, something tells me that it opens through an internal mechanism. Alrighty. There's like a handful of songs that I reference like all the time. And that's like one of them. I need new material, but I don't really listen to new music. What's like some new music I need to listen to? What's like, who are the biggest artists right now? Who are the biggest singers, songwriters, whatever, that I should look up and like get familiar with? What are the kids listening to these days? A boost? A boost? Are we sure I couldn't pick up the cat? Are we sure I can't use the cat? I've got a clue. I'll just use this. But that's what I'm trying to do. What do you? Okay, fine. Gingerbread, please enter through that window and open the castle door.
Of course, Geraldine. Of course, Geraldine.
Wait there. Okay. Okay. Kids listen to pop songs. See, that's not helpful. I need artists. Pop is a genre. I know that's what pop means. Popular. Popular. What are the bigger singers right now? Sabrina Carpenter's still big, right? She's still hip and happening. Taylor Swift is funny because like she's been recently huge with that Eras tour, but Taylor Swift's been around for years. I remember when I was still a manager at the fast food restaurant, one of my employees that I hired, she was in high school, right? And was like really huge Swiftie or whatever. And I just thought it was really funny. All the high schoolers at the time were kind of treating her like she was this new hit sensation. It's like, brother, sister, I was listening to Taylor Swift when I was in high school. She's been around a long time. Ah, God, monster! The gargoyle will transform and attack you as soon as you look out the door. It might help to look out through another spot. Look out through another spot? If I had something to climb on, I could climb up to that window. The stick? Stool? There we go. That's crazy. There he is. Can I give him a little push with my stick? Oh, look at me. I murdered a gargoyle. He's dead. That gargoyle is killed. Have you guys ever seen the cartoon? It was from the 90s, I think. Late 90s, maybe early 2000s? Right around turn of the century, the cartoon Gargoyles. It's kind of a darker themed cartoon. I grew up on that. Like, they were living. Gargoyles are alive. Thank you very much, Gingerbread. You did a good job.
I'm glad I could help you, Geraldine. Now I have to go. Good luck. Bye.
See you soon, friend. I hope not. I hope never to see him again. We're gonna save Wally and leave this place. Particular artist, that's a difficult question because they have different references that they like. See, I know it's a difficult question. I don't need, listen, hear me out. I just need some. I don't need you to stress out. I just need a handful of suggestions. What do you like? What do you listen to, Lady Rock? We're not trying to create a cosmic tier list of the ultimate people that people listen to. I just need some ideas. That's a difficult question to answer. I don't know. What do you listen to? If you don't listen to, if you're not a musical person, which I totally get. If you're not super into music, because everyone likes to say, "Oh, I love music," but then like plenty of people, like I like to listen to music. But I don't love music. I wouldn't put it in my dating profile, loves music, because then people are gonna ask me about artists and songs and stuff. I'm like, I don't have an answer for you. So if you're not super into music, I totally get it. You can say whatever, that's totally fine. I'm giving you a hard time because it's just a funny answer. You gave me a funny answer. It's like, well, I don't know. It's just a funny answer. Light went out, didn't miss much. I'm not a light, this is a stream. What do you mean light went out? Did you guys lose power? Dua Lipa, Ava Max, Lady Gaga. Okay, so I know Lady Gaga. I know of Dua Lipa. I've heard a couple of her songs, not much. I've heard a lot of Lady Gaga. I've heard maybe one or two Dua Lipa. Ava Max, who's Ava Max? What does she sing? Ava Max. That name does not strike a bell with me. Ava Max. I swear to God, the first image that pulled up of her, I thought was Sabrina Carpenter. They look the same to me. They're identical. Ava Max is the stage name of Amanda Ava Kochi, Albanian-American singer and songwriter. Pop and dance pop. Let's see. Ava Max top songs. Let's just get a list of song names. Sweet by Psycho? Oh wait, I think I know that one. Sweet by Psycho? I think I know that. Kings and Queens. I don't know off the top of my head. I'd have to listen to it. My head and my heart. I'd have to listen to some of her other stuff to know if I've heard them. But Sweet But Psycho, I'm like 100% sure I've heard that one. I know that one. I'm pretty sure. Okay, gotcha. You think that's what the kids are listening to these days? I mean, Lady Gaga had that Abracadabra song that came out. I was gonna say this year, but no, it's this year's just flying. It's 2026 now. It came out last year, right? When did that come out? It feels like it came out a month ago, but it was probably like half a year ago. When did Abracadabra come out? Jesus Christ, man, time is flying too fast, man. Make it stop. Make it stop, man. That song just came out, right? Right? I got a table, I got paper clip that is now a shape, an elastic rope, a pot. She took a sample from ATC All Around the World to use it in her song. My Head, My Heart. Okay. All Around the World ATC. That sounds familiar. I'd have to listen to it. Then, what is going on with this floor? Why is the floor all wibbly wobbly? We are in Wonderland. Like, this is supposed to be like Wonderland, right? I'm gonna pick up this magnifying lens, maybe? Not the trophy, though. I'm not gonna pick that up. This guy's definitely gonna come to life. Can I pick up the books? Those are my books now. No, it's other me! To avoid being caught by your evil clone, you must set her up and act quickly. Why do I have an evil clone? You know? You know? I never saw, this is a question for just the Coraline people, if you ever saw the original Coraline movie. But like, the other mother wants to capture Coraline to, I don't know, suck her spirit or something like that. I don't know, feed off her energy or whatever. But she can create like other clones of other characters. I guess she can create a clone me because it's not me, but like the whole rationale behind like cloning our dad and Wally and Habinski and all the rest of them was just to like trick us into letting our guard down, right? To trust other mother more. But now that that isn't really a thing, I don't know why I auto-click. I don't know why my game's doing that now. Is there even a reason for clones at all at this stage, realistically? Like, would the witch even need clones of people? Like, she's not trying to garner our trust. She knows that we know. You know what I mean? We're enemies now. What music do you like to listen to, Mo? All kinds of stuff, realistic. Like, I listen to a lot of random stuff, but my go-tos, are usually like, I always tell people the Veronicas, because I feel like they're completely underrated. They had one big, like, one-hit wonder in America, years ago, called Untouched. So if you know the Veronicas, you probably know them from Untouched. But I like all of their music, and I listen to them quite heavily. They're Australian, though. They had a botched tour in the US because something to do with their producer or something like that. I don't remember. So anyway, so they're kind of underrated. Not a lot of people have heard of them, even if they've heard that one song. They don't know who they are. So I always recommend them to people. They had a new album was it 2 summers ago now? They had a new album, Gothic Summer. Was that no, that was 2 summers ago. Anyway, I always recommend that, but I also listen to some old stuff like Paramore, Evanescence, Flyleaf, yes, Nickelback, Maroon 5, Matchbox 20, other things that are escaping my brain right now. Kind of that era, Avril Lavigne. So we're talking about like sort of punk pop or punk rock stuff era, kind of that emo scene a little bit. I also had a really big phase with like pop dance or pop electronic. I don't know the names of all the artists. I had a big Aqua phase. Everyone knows Aqua from Barbie Girl, but they have lots of this again. Everyone knows them from Barbie Girl, but they have lots of stuff. Look up Aqua, look up Toy Box. Toy Box? Toy Box sings songs that they're not for kids, but they sound like they are. It sounds like pop dance music for kids. Like literally, the Toy Box has a song about like frickin' Tarzan or whatever. But it's all about. It's like all about sexy times, but it's carefully disguised. Dude, Toy Box. You know, no one ever knows Toy Box. Every time I mention Toy Box, people are like, huh? So anyway, Aqua, Toy Box, people like that. Superstar is one. Yeah, I know that one as well. It's funny that you know them. Usually when I mention Toy Box, people just go blank face, like, huh, who? I like when people that just discovered Aqua, usually when people discover Aqua, the first song they discover is Barbie Girl. And I love it when people discover Barbie Girl when they're like teenagers, and then they become because I'm old, so I've literally seen this happen to people, where people start to get older, they're like 18, 19, 20, they're becoming young adults, and they're like, oh my God, I didn't know Barbie Girl wasn't about Barbies. And I'm like, yep. Yeah, it never was. It was never about Barbies. Same thing. I have to go. I have to go listen to Toy Box now. I have to go. It's been a minute. It's been a minute since I've been listening to that sort of genre of music. That's been on my. That used to be a whole station. Back when I was Does anyone use Pandora now? Back in the day, kids, before there was Spotify, before there was YouTube Music, literally, these things didn't exist. Before there were these things, iTunes existed, but there was Pandora. I was a big Pandora user, and I had an Aqua and Toy Box and like that genre, like station, because you didn't have playlists, you had stations. I had a station for them, I had a station for like my emo rock stuff and my emo pop stuff, and I had, you know, all kinds of different stations. I was a big Pandora user. They started to get a little bit too crazy over the years with more and more ads, and it was still a free listening experience, and it was still like better or on par with listening to radio. So I didn't dislike Pandora. Pandora was just slowly getting a little bit worse as a consumer in general, and then eventually YouTube Music came out, and then I got YouTube Music, and now I've never looked back. But fishing line, that's definitely going to the hook. Big red button, push it. No, this is a button. Boop, 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 boop. Could you imagine if I just forced that? Can I put something out? There we go. I was gonna say, I'm sure I can make a fishing rod. I'm gonna go swimming. I'm gonna go over here to the chest. Hey, oh, it's an octopus. See, he's got buttons. The evil octopus will catch everyone who enters the water. Try to use that against him. No, I don't want to use that against him. Here, throw the Wally doll in there. Fortune, I got fame. I love it when you say my name. Oh, maybe the eel? Yeah! Nice. Now will the eel electrocute me? It's because I freed the eel from the witch. So now he knows we're chill. Now he knows we're chill like that. Do I have a stick? I would use the stick that I made a fishing pole out of, but I don't know if I have leverage. I think I need something bigger. Yeah, I think we need something bigger. Let me come back. Get out of the water. Gotta dry off. That's crazy. Diving into that pool of water just fully clothed in just your regular clothes is kind of crazy. I know we don't just have like a swimming uniform with me, but now we have to walk around. I know this is a game and it doesn't matter, but now in theory, if we were realistically actually living here, it's like you're walking around all these wet clothes, wet pants. It's like, oh, it'd be so annoying. And you're fighting like monsters and things. It's like, oh, this would be so irritating. I'd be so mad when I found Wally. Like, you made me walk through this castle in wet clothes. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we have to paint the banana peel. I feel like, hi. Oh, there's a red line. I feel like this guy's definitely gonna see the banana peel, right? Hi, friend, run away, run! See, there's the rats. All right, to defeat the evil rats, you must use your wits. See, like, again, I was complaining about the rats when we were dealing with the leprechauns and the trench coat. Like, why wouldn't the rats be in the trench coat? It's because they put the rats in the suit of armor. I feel like they could have done rats for both, personally, but if you were gonna do the Wonderland thing, I guess. Your favorite music genre will always be yes. I will mostly listen to anything, anytime, like on a trip from home to school. Could listen to Debussy. Black Eyed Peas. I didn't mention them before, but Black Eyed Peas would definitely go on my like classic listen list. And the Living Tombstone. The Living Tombstone. Hang on, I know the Living Tombstone. What do they sing? I know that name, but what the heck do they sing? My brain is failing me on that. My Ordinary Life. Okay, I might not. Wait, no. I think I know My Ordinary Life. If I'm thinking of what I'm thinking of, it looks like they did songs for Five Nights at Freddy's. I did not know that. Wait, the living electronic duo. I'm thinking of something else. Okay, I need to look up, I'll look up the Living Tombstone. I'm thinking of someone else. I don't know if I know their songs. Claire de Lune? Claire Obscure? I might have to look them up. I thought they sounded familiar. What do you mean you didn't know they made FNAF fan songs? Well, because I think I was thinking of someone. I saw a Living Tombstone and I thought they were someone else. And then I looked up their discography and I'm like, I don't think I know these. So I think I don't know what I was thinking of. Claire de Lune was in Tiny Toons? Tiny Toons? I think I know Tiny Toons. Tiny Toons? What, like Bugs Bunny and Taz when they were like babies? What was that called? Was that called Tiny Toons or was that just called like something else? I have to look them up though. I thought I recognized the name, but I don't know if I've listened to their music or if just one of you guys have talked about them before and that's what I'm remembering. Maybe. Can I just yell at you? I can. Hey, you armor scrap, get over here, yeah. I'm gonna go hide over here. I don't think, I can put the table down, but do I have something heavy enough? Can I just put the table down? Is that enough? Can I put the table on the hole? Is that good enough? I don't think that's good enough. Put Wally up there. No, I'm gonna die. No, the rats have escaped. How did the rats move that heavy table? That looks like a heavy wooden table. Mahogany. Rats are stronger than they seem. That's what I'm saying. Are they though? The table alone will not be enough. All right, fine. Their FNAF songs are popular. I don't live in the FNAF space. I'm not like, I don't care. I've played several of the FNAF games, but I'm not a part of the community. I didn't watch the movies. I don't watch I'm not in the space. So, you know, to you, it's a big deal. To me, I've never heard them. Oh, this is the same armor that's in the other room, actually. I just realized that. Okay. Can I use this on this? Magnifying glass. Never heard about the man behind the slaughter? That name doesn't ring any bells. I don't think so. What do I have? I've got an elastic rope. For some reason. Oh! Interesting. I've put an elastic rope over here. I don't really know why I even tried to do that, because I didn't really have a plan. But can I just grab these and then grab this when I get yoinked in and yoink myself back out? Yes! Yoink! Oh, wow! That's what that violence is the answer! We defeated the evil Geraldine. We did. That was quite the elastic rope. That was quite powerful, actually. Well, the books must be heavy enough, as ridiculous as it sounds. The books are heavy enough for the table. I did not put the banana peel down. Thankfully, we had time. There he goes, down the hole. Down the hole, you hatch. And put the two very heavy books. I feel like if the rats could move the table, they could definitely move the table with the books. Look, I know that it says the books are heavy, but I'm a little girl and I could pick them up just fine. I don't see what the problem is. What's in this room? I got a ladle. I know it's ladle, but ladle. But yeah, I'm not a FNAF guy, so no, I'm unfamiliar. I have not seen the movies. I don't know their music. I'm also not young. Cause like, when FNAF, the games came out, hang on, I'm all boogered up. When FNAF, the games came out, I feel like as far as animatronic or mascot horror goes, I feel like that was like a real, pivotal's not the word I'm looking for, but I think that was a real pivotal moment in a lot of young people's sort of gaming experience. I think a lot of young people experienced those games as a part of their childhood, as part of growing up. And by childhood, I mean literal kids or teenagers, either or. Whereas I was already a full-grown adult. I was already an adult when those came out. But I think that was a really big part of people growing up. So I think, you know, when you're young and you're still in school with your friends and stuff, you're talking about these things, you're sharing memes and videos, and you know, this discussion is happening, and I think it becomes a part of your culture and stuff, and I didn't have that. So I think people that grew up with FNAF know all this stuff, and me, FNAF existed, but it was just another horror game to me. And especially back when it came out, like, I didn't play horror at all back then. Like, at all, I didn't play any horror, period. Give me the scepter, you stupid hand! I don't think we can take that scepter by force. Can I tickle it? Ladle. Oh, I think the ladle goes to the treasure chest, actually. Weirdly, I tried to use the screwdriver and that wasn't good enough, but I think the ladle works. So anyway, what I'm just saying is that I think a lot of you younger folks, this is like a no-brainer, but to me, it's like, There it goes. Beep. Got it. Now what's inside? It's very, it is closed. It seems to have a code, but it's very small. Well, I have a magnifying lens. We'll call that C, it's kind of like part of a P. CPTD. It's easier, oh, it was C to start with, nice. It's easier to come up with names for all those shapes so that you don't have to actually memorize in your head what the shapes are. The chest had the eyes of the ghosts! Oh, those poor ghosts. They were supposed to travel to the other side. They were supposed to be done with the madness. Get done with the madness. Get done with the madness. Wait, how do I get this? I don't have like a feather to tickle it with. I don't have like oil to grease those palms with. Also, I know age isn't everything, so I know there's plenty of adults that got really into FNAF too. I know it's not just like a kid's thing back then, and then it's like a growing. I know it's not just that, but I'm just saying I think that's a part of it. I wasn't into horror and I didn't grow up with it, so it didn't really mean anything to me. And then by the time I started playing the games and like streaming and stuff like that, I think by the time I started, there was already this huge community of people already doing all that stuff, and I was always on the outside of it. So entering that community is very daunting. So I was never really a big, oh, I've got this key. Key to, oh, that's my old house though. That doesn't go in there. Do I go to the cat now? What am I forgetting? What else can I do? Do the ghosts possess the cat? I'm gonna cheat again. What? Oh, there was something in the mirror. I am forgetting something. Oh, right. We defeated the clone me, but then we didn't go back into the mirror to get what's in there. Right. I knew that. I knew there was something on the other side. This room is very similar to the previous one, but it's the other way around. I even knew I needed a feather or something. I even knew I needed to tickle the hand. Give me that key. Oh no, he's alive! Oh God, he knocked me in the noggin! The medieval nut will try to prevent you from grabbing the key. I know, that's why we have the fishing rod. Doi. Now you can't reach him. He's like, "Argh." Why can't he just come through the paint? He can clearly hit me. He can hit me out of the painting, but why can't he just walk through? Why can't he just come out? You know what I mean? What are the rules? What are the painting man rules? Come back here, Knight. I've got questions. I got questions for you, Mr. Knight. What's preventing you from leaving exactly? Tico. I've got your scepter now. A ticklish hand. I don't know if I've ever been tickled in the hands. Like that's a wrist, hand, wrist, a little bit on. From this part up, I don't think I've ever been tickled. Is anyone ticklish in the wrist? I mean, you really can't tickle yourself. That's not how that works. But maybe ticklish in the wrist, in the hands? Is that a thing? Ticklish hands is crazy. I think we use the scepter to free the cat. Boing! Geraldine! Cat! You finally arrived. What do you mean finally? You don't know how long I've been here. You've been a statue. The witch managed to retrieve the...
Oh no!
Mario? Ah! Go crazy! When I discovered the wicked plan of the witch, I ran to warn you, but the witch discovered me and turned me to stone. Even knowing it's a trap, I have to rescue Wally. That's what true friends do. Maybe lovers? Well said, Geraldine, and since I'm a good friend too, I will accompany you. Something tells me that you will need my help again. Maybe lovers? Hey Ashton, welcome to the stream. Did you see the Mario movie?
I have no friends.
Well, that's rude. What am I? What am I to you then? What does that make me? What does that make us? Did you go see the Mario movie? We were talking about the Mario Galaxy movie or whatever that came out yesterday that I didn't know came out yesterday. I've got the cat. You've not yet seen it? Okay. Don't worry, I haven't either. No spoilers from me. No spoilers in the chat. Derica says he hasn't seen it either. Who said they did see it? Was that Corjon or was that someone else earlier? Was it Lady Ro? Who said that they saw it? Someone here's seen it. That was forever ago. Wally! Calm down, I've come to I like how he hasn't said anything to sound uncalm. He looks worried, don't get me wrong. Please, Geraldine, it's a trap of the witch!
I knew you would come to rescue your friend. You humans are so predictable. Cat!
Yeet! Use the thing, good idea, but the ghosts alone won't be able to hold her up. Well, summon them anyway. I'm here too. What do you mean the ghosts alone? I'm here, the cat's here, Wally's here, they won't be alone. What do you mean? The witch has a lot of strength, the cat alone. I didn't want the cat to be alone. I was trying to summon the ghosts. Oh my gosh. You have 20 minutes of work left. Good luck, Godspeed. It doesn't feel like it should be that late. Is it literally like 20 minutes till 9? It doesn't feel like it should be that late. That's also because I've been staying up too late and sleeping in too late. That's my sleep schedule's effed. I gotta fix it. My sleep schedule is borked, dude. 9 p.m. not feeling late is a problem. The ghosts alone. Maybe I gotta free Wally first or something? I think is it an order of operations situation? Do I need to just combine the cat and the eyes, actually? No. Cat! And then free Wally. Maybe use the ghosts on Wally. Maybe use the ghosts on, maybe use the scepter, maybe. It's gotta be an order of operations thing, right? All right. Like, if we could free Wally out of the friggin' spider wheel, then maybe he could help us. Maybe I scepter? Scepter! Oh, okay, here we go. Oh, and I'm stoned.
Trying to turn your mother into stone is unacceptable, Geraldine. Now you would be just one more statue in my collection. Schmah.
Okay, maybe I cat, then statue, then ghosts. Cat. Scepter. That didn't go over well. She statued the cat. Unfortunately, the witch can recover her magic scepter with the movement of her hand, and she has a lot of strength of her hand. Maybe I need to make sure I specifically use the ghosts on her hands. Maybe that's what it is, to like hold her back. Hands specifically. Hands specifically. What do I have? Want a hint? No, that's what the hint button's for. No. We've been using the hint button. That's okay. Maybe I use the cat on the hands specifically? No. Balls, and more balls. Yeah. Okay, fair. I know, yeah, we've been using the hint, but if I get fed up with this, we'll just hit the hint button. Listen, we've done this before. Listen. It's more of a weird miracle of my dementia-addled brain that I can't remember how to do. Like, there's no reason that I just, like, Like, do other people play the same game and not remember how to beat it? Like this is weird, right? This is not normal. Cat. There we go, on Wally. There we go. Now the hands. Oh, Wally, you had her hands. Wally, you goober. Okay, I got it. You're straight. Look at her. Look at that chin. Look at that sweet chin music. We've played these games before. It's more astonishing and shocking that I don't have this memorized, honestly. I guess there is nearly 200 Inkagames and Mazniac games combined. If you combine them all, it's nearly 200 of them. There we go. Zap! There we go. Thank you for coming to rescue me, Gerald. I don't know who's talking. Geraldine. It was a team effort. Thanks, ghosts. I never learned your names. Thanks, cat. I never gave you a name. I promised to give you your favorite food when we return. The cat doesn't belong to us. What do you mean when we return home? Does he live at the house as a stray? What do you mean? Wait. No, don't break this up. Keep it. You know what power we could wield in the real world with that scepter? You know what kind of power we could have? She won't be able to hurt anyone else. How do you know that? She got through the real world and stuff. How did she kidnap you? Wally, I got questions. How did she kidnap you? Were you messing around with the small door? Wally, Granny. And then they hugged and made up. He was literally called Wally's cat. I feel like we could give him a name though. I feel like his name could be Eduardo. It's a long story, Grandma. I'll tell you later. Thank you very much for helping us in this adventure. No, Wally has questions that he needs to answer. How did you get kidnapped? How did you do that? If you like this adventure, search Mazniac in Google Play. You'll find many more. I don't like the way Granny looks at us. It's the most unsettling. I think she's peering into my very soul, if I had one. Hey, we finally beat the game. Goodness gracious. I got stumped more times than I care to admit. It's embarrassing. The game stumped me on more than one occasion. But also we were yapping about music and stuff, so, I mean, it's whatever. It's whatever. I mean, you know, we're just goobing. We're just goobing around anyway, right? We could probably squeeze in another game if we wanted to. I gotta stretch. I'd have to go get another drinky drink. Go fill up on my drinky drink. Alright, I'm checking my second monitor for a couple of things real quick. Okay, yeah, I'll go refill my drink, and then I'll be back, and then we'll spin the wheel, and we'll see what we get. Could you imagine if we get Geraldine in the small door? Can you imagine if we get the first game on the spin? Could you imagine? If you could only imagine. Excuse me. Oh. You guys will have to let me know if you can hear me opening and closing my door. Goodness. I'm coming back. And you better get this party started. I'm coming out, so you better get this party started. That's how I feel when I go out. I don't go out often. Actually, I probably go out more often than I realize. I don't go out often, but when I do, the party gets started. Good game, thank you. I know I'm a good game. Good game, good game. It's like that part in playing baseball. You get to the end of the game, everyone's like, not high-fiving each other, but you like go down the line and five each other. Good game, good game, good game. You know what I'm talking about? You know, in baseball. Spin that wheel of fortune. What do we got? It's Roe v23 Saw Trap. Roe v23 Saw Trap is next. Roe v23. Roe v23. You did that when you play? Yeah. I don't know what you call that. It's not really a high five. You're not really high-fiving each other. You're just kind of like fiving, like low fiving, side fiving. You line up and slap each other in the hands, you know, hand slap. It feels weird to say high five. You're not really doing a wah. You know what I mean? Doing the lineup. Hey, X Cheese Store, welcome to the stream. I have not seen the Super Mario Galaxy, no. That came out yesterday. I didn't even know it was out. Someone said that they went and saw it, and I was like, doesn't that come out next month? And I'm like, oh crap, I forgot it's April now. I didn't realize it came out April 1st, so no, I've not seen it yet. I probably won't see it anytime soon. I don't know if that's really a movie that I need to see in theaters, personally. That might be a movie that if I can catch it streaming or something later, maybe I'll watch it. I'm not like that. You know what I mean? I'm not that big a Mario fan. Who knows? I have seen the Mario movie that came out before. I have seen it now. I don't remember why. I think I caught it on a streaming service or something. I didn't go out and see it in theaters. I know that. So I'll probably do the same thing with Galaxy if I can catch it somewhere else. Apparently Star Fox is in it? Is that what someone was saying that? That was like in a reveal, there was like a reveal trailer or something about Star Fox? Did I make that up? Maybe, I don't even know if that's true, but I haven't seen it. Roe v23 Saw Trap, the evil jig trap will force the charismatic YouTuber Roe v23 to play his evil game again. This time, Roe v23 will need the help of all his subscribers to escape safely. Am I subscribed to Roe v23? That's a question. Am I? I'm subscribed to several people from the YouTuber Saw Games. Since I was in a YouTuber Saw game, it just felt appropriate. Am I subscribed to Roe v? I need to go look. Roe v23. I am. Is he one of them that still makes videos, or is he one of them that basically only streams now? Kind of like me, I basically only stream, but a lot of people that have become streamers specifically stream on Twitch though. No, it looks like he still makes videos. Yeah, okay. I don't really watch Roe v content just because I don't know Spanish well enough. I should watch some of these Spanish YouTubers and see if I can learn some Spanish. It looks like he does a lot of Roblox. All his thumbnails are like, I don't know, like very like saturated and cartoonish. Lots of Roblox. Very recognizable style. Anyway, let me close that down. I was just curious. We will play. We will play the game. It looks like I don't have the ad for it. In the previous game, YouTuber saw game 3, the YouTube button. We finally defeated you, Jig Trap. I will now click at the button. Oh no, he's back. Hey, look, that's me. This is from YouTuber saw game 3. Congratulations, YouTubers. You managed to win my game. It's me. Can you believe? Look, I'm literally wearing the same thing, except the pink. I don't have the pink shirt. The pink shirt is in my, is in the laundry. Since I'm a puppet of my word, you are free. Get out of here, you knuckleheads. Finally, home again. That was scary. What the frick is this? What is this supposed to be? What is this weird alien lettuce leaf, fern, plant, bush, happy face? Maybe she went out. She won't be long. Let's not worry unnecessarily. I think we should. I think we should worry unnecessarily. Why does your wall have a... Yeah, the wall has a drawing. I find it very strange. Right? Now we're going to record a live show to explain my subscribers why I have not been able to upload videos. They must be concerned. I'm going to record a live show. What does that mean? I mean, I guess it would be like broadcast or stream. Stream would be the right word. Stream a live show, I guess. I would just say, let's go make a live stream. Let's go start a live stream. Because you could say live stream instead of live show. Record, I mean, you can record a live stream, but the point is to get the word out to your subscribers. So you just need to go live. I need to go live and tell my subscribers. What the frick is this guy? Is that a Rovi thing? Is that a reference? Who's the little green goober? Who's the flubber on the table? That's what I want to know. Can we go pick up this bottle? This bottle absolutely looks like it's gonna get moved. You know what I'm saying? Hello, subscribers. One monitor? Oh, only one monitor? What a pleb. Just kidding. What microphone do you think he's using? It kind of looks like one of the hand microphones just shoved into the arm. I've got a microphone and arm. There, you can kind of see it. You can kind of see it over there. I got my arm, I got my mic. I just use simple Blue Yeti. I've been using it for years. I could upgrade, but I don't. I mean, like, why? Like, why, you know? I think my microphone sounds fine. My real issue is technology. My real issue is just using what I already have is a problem. Another subscriber is writing me, warning me the jig trap is, well, seriously, I don't think so. You already kidnapped. How do your subscribers already know that you're in another trap before you do? You're not in the trap yet. You guys, little webcam up here. Hello, Rovi. Do any of you actually have a webcam that's circular? That's like round? Mine's rectangular. Sure, I know you just played my game, but I have very bad news for you. You have to play my game again. It looks like an iToy. It looks like a PlayStation iToy. Weren't those round, or am I thinking of something else? Don't look at me like that. Yeah, ask for an explanation from your thousands of subscribers. They wanted to see Rovi23 play again. And well, I didn't want to disappoint them. What do you say, Rovi, shall we start? I can't believe he's only got one monitor for streaming. Don't even think about it, that's enough. I order you to disappear from my screen. That's not how that works. I knew you, imagine if we just turned the screen off. What if we just turned it off? I knew you would refuse. I have another method. Oh no, my girlfriend, Mel, whoever you are. I think someone just changed their mind and now he really wants to play. You let my Mel go. But since you refused at first, I'm gonna make you suffer a little. That's very mean. That's very rude of you. Listen carefully, somewhere in your house, I've hidden a modern teleporter device. Modern, you mean futuristic, more like, because these things do not exist. The only way to start the game is to find that device and activate. My nose itches. Can someone chop my nose off? If you can't find it, there will be no game. And since there is no game, could you imagine if I just had no nose there? Just I'm imagining like the ghoul from the Fallout show. Because from the games, ghouls are really gross. But in the show, they turn what's his butt. I can't even think of his name right now. Have you guys been watching the Fallout? I've not finished season 2. I started it and never finished it or whatever. Voldemort. I wasn't thinking of Voldemort. I could go Voldemort. I was thinking of more like a ghoul. Because he's supposed to be ugly, because he's a ghoul. Ghouls are supposed to be disgusting. They're basically zombies. But they somehow make him not ugly in the show, and that bothers me. He's got no nose, and he's not ugly. It makes no sense. If Mo had no nose, he'd be Mo, who must not be named. Okay, all right, I see how. See, the thing with Voldemort, he's got no hair. I'd have to go completely bald. I'll shave my entire head. I'm already white. Voldemort's kind of gray. How do I turn my skin gray? How do we make this happen? Do I need to bathe in squid ink? How do I make myself Voldemort? Voldemort? Moldemort? I don't know, we got to work on that. We'll take that to the workshop. I am a magic man, so actually Voldemort does make a lot more sense. He's a magic man, I'm a magic man. Paper, can I pick up that paper? What's up with the paper? What a sick gaming room, bro. Darts, okay, well, I'm thinking based on that diagram, it goes clockwise, so just red, green, yellow, blue for something. Probably for the pillows, maybe? Anyway, we'll figure it out. I don't remember. I'm up here now. I'm taking this with me. I've got a safe. Oh. Well, I didn't memorize any numbers. I think what we're looking at, if that is 0, and that is 0, and then we look at the pillow order, red, yellow, blue, green. Red, yellow, blue, green. We gotta go 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, what was it? Red, yellow, or red, blue? What? Oh my God, my short-term memory, dude. Red, yellow, blue. 4, 5, 0, 5, 0, 5, 7, 5, 6, 7, 8, 0, 5, 8, 3. 0, 5, 8, 3. There we go. That should not have taken me. 0, 5, 8, 3. Ta-da! That took me longer than it should have, honestly. Like I couldn't count. I couldn't remember the color. I got a button. It's not that it took me very long. It just took me longer than it should. Oh, wait, is that it? That evil doll's not gonna getting away with this. I sound like this. Oh, we're in a classic. We're in a classic Inkagames maze. Let's rescue Mel. Let's do it. I got a cork, I got a barrel. Where did we put that barrel? We could fit inside the barrel. I don't know how the barrel fit inside us, is all I'm saying. Got the cork, I got a wooden barrel, I got a long rope, and got a very hard boot. You know, this could be a bung. This might not be a cork, this could be a bung. The hole in the wooden barrels that you use, like, they're not barrels, they're casks. The casks that you store like alcohol in, like your whiskeys and wines or whatever, the hole that you get the alcohol out of is the bung hole, and you use the bung to fill it. I don't know, that's what those words mean. You use the bung to plug the bung hole. I don't know why. I don't know where that comes from, but that's what that means. This looks like a trap. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, grapes. Aren't you glad I didn't say grapes? It's Doc Ock, you want a raspberry? It's a raspberry. No, don't take me, I'm not a raspberry. To defeat the evil Dr. Octopus, you must take advantage of physics, just as Spider Guy would do. Spider Guy, look, I'm Mr. Stretch, I'm Fantastic Mr. Stretch. I'm a Stretch Armstrong doll. I don't need Spider Guy. Let's put a code on the keypad, but I think this is not the time. We have a lot of brown in my inventory. A lot of brown happening, hello? It's a sumo statue. I got a blanket, I got a sock, I got another seed or berry or something. A seed of ultra fast growth. And I've got a woodpecker who likes raspberries. Cuckoo, 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 cuckoo. I got a glove of the Spider-Man. Well, I can get the raspberries eventually. What's the story with the gun? I've got an empty water gun. I've got some duct tape. Oh no, some Scotch tape. Can I put I'm gonna put the entire statue in my pocket. Maybe I put the statue in the barrel. I don't know how he did it. I don't know what bag of holding I have. I got a wooden stake or sword. I got a small branch with a sharp tip. I'd call that a wooden sword if it were me. I got a little outlet plug that I do not have anything to plug into. I've got a bow of the wooden variety. I got a couple of X's. Does the statue go on one of these? No. I don't see anything to do here, so I shall leave. Let's go over here. It's Slender Guy! He's wearing his Sunday best purple. Slendy has orders to catch Roby. The art of deception could be useful. Art of deception. Maybe I'll send the woodpecker in instead. I don't have it disguised, so what's over here? I got a thing of water. A fountain with water. Well, I've got a water gun. Maybe we can go splat the Slendy guy. Is that honey? I've got some honey. I've got some balloon tubes. 4 black balloons. That sounds like a song, 4 black balloons, you know what I'm saying? I've got some paint and a button, sky blue paint, and the remote control of the mechanical hand. Again, you always find the remote control before the hand, but how do I know what the button goes to if I don't even have the thing it goes to? You know what I mean? This should just say, a mysterious button. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Am I gonna put I'll put the whole portal in my pocket. A portal to another dimension. Can I climb up this? I clearly need to. It's Licky, Lick-Tonger! Don't tongue me, Licky! Don't you lick me. Entering a room with a hungry mutant isn't a good idea. Well, see, I didn't know he was in there, you see? You see, I didn't know who was in there. I don't have a ladder or a step stool. I was hoping maybe I could put the barrel down and climb up the barrel or something. Look at the little diagram up here. Look at his tongue. Look at that tongue. That tongue's too long. That's some Toko tongue right there. That's Genocide Jill. She's turned into a hungry mutant. Don't let me ever say Toko tongue again. That felt uncomfy. I got a water gun. Do I spray? I got the glove of Spider-Man. Can I use that? Is it filled? Do I need to fill it with web? Spider guy does whatever. Oh, he stopped me. Now hold on just a minute. Attacking Dr. Octopus directly will not solve the problem. Maybe I water gun him first so that his mechanical parts malfunction. Nope. Nope, guess not, never mind. Maybe I spider the I thought the water might actually work. I thought that might be the move, but it clearly is not. Maybe I throw the blanket at him so he can't see. Blanket! No. Well. Either there's a way to get onto that rooftop with Tonguey Man, and I gotta deal with him right now, or I can deceive Slender Man right now, or I don't have the plug, so it's not like... There's gotta be a way I can defeat this guy right now. I don't know how. How do I defeat you right now? Honey? Attacking him directly is a bad idea. Maybe I just need to aim at a specific hand or something. Hang on. Maybe it's what I aimed on. Is that the problem? What's up with these colors? Purple, red, blue, green. Am I gonna need to know that later? I got 4 black balloons. Maybe we put the sword in the bow and I just shoot him. And we just blast him. We must combine another object. Wait, what? Cork? Nice. And the blanket? What are we doing? Are we making like a fire arrow? Scotch tape? Do I need oil? I probably need some kind of oil. We might be making a flaming bow and arrow. But I don't know why I'm doing that yet. Oh no, the rope and the blanket? I have no idea. A branch with a cork, a rope, a sheet, and a bow. I'm probably gonna need that later, but I don't know if that helps me now. Honey, honey. That fireplace honey. Give me some of that fireplace honey. Like in the previous game. Like, oh dearie, if you need something to eat, I got honey on the fireplace, because that makes sense. I have a bunch of honey actually in my cabinet that I need to figure out what I'm doing with it. It won't go bad anytime soon, but I've got a bunch of honey. Honey, honey, oh sugar, honey, iced tea. Boot? Maybe it's a very hard boot. Do I just throw the boot at him? Am I allowed? Can I? Can I at least try, even if it doesn't work? I can. I can try, that's funny. Have a boot. The projectile is correct? Wait, for real? What do you mean? What you talking about, Willis? Am I gonna slingshot it at him? Sure, why not? This'll definitely work. This'll work. Yeah! There he goes. Oh, what's the order? What, I don't know the order. 9372 or something. I don't. What do you mean? Is it purple then blue then red, or is it? What do you mean? What do you mean? Is it clockwise? Is it red first? Like top to, what do you? I'll go purple, blue, red, green. There's only one way to find out, and this is to try. I didn't process that information fast enough. 9237. Let's try that. 9237. It's not that. How about this is way too vague to actually be helpful. You know what I mean? Oh, not time yet. Do I start with oops. Sorry, I was still thinking. God darn it. Listen, don't make me do it. Just do it. You know that I know. Just do the spider guy glove. Just do it. I'll start with red. 3729. 3729. That's the clockwise thing from before. Maybe it is purple? Maybe it's purple red. 9372. I literally don't know. 9372. What effing order? Is it 9 3 9? I assume purple first, but maybe not. Now I'm forgetting what I've tried. Nine three seven two. Let's try it. 9372. Did I try that one already? Are these down here a hint? Something he's wearing? To be observant and fast. Well, listen, I'm not very fast, but I'm observant and I've noticed what needs to be done, but I still don't actually know what the order is. Maybe it's top to bottom and it's like red is a little bit higher than purple, is a little bit higher than green. Is it that? My phone is going buck wild right now. I don't know why it does that. It gives me like all my notifications at once. I didn't look at 3972. 3972. Ah, top to bottom. See, that's so random. We got rid of the evil Dr. Octopus. It was top to bottom. Okay, the spider guy glove is unloaded. It is no longer useful. And I gotta watch an ad. What do you got for me? More Angry Birds too. Well, now that I know there's like, how many Angry Birds games? We Googled it. There was like 100 or something. Now that we know that there's like a billion, why is it always an ad for Angry Birds 2? It's always 2. It's never anything else. Do I hit this button to skip? What's that button do? Let's find out. I don't know. I'll click it again. X. Nice. Maybe I'll have to play Angry Birds 2. Yay, I did it! There's a secret doorway over here. There's a werewolf. Now wait a minute. We go from inside to outside to inside to outside. I'm free, I've escaped. Wait, I guess we don't really need to escape. We need to save Mel. Back in my day, back when it was like Lady Gaga saw game, you just had to escape. You weren't saving nobody. You just had to get the heck out of there. Now how do I feel like it's gonna be, we need to do something. I feel like we need the woodpecker. He likes I think we need a woodpeck the tree, because there's a tree there, but he likes raspberry. Oh, I have a raspberry. Here, do this. Smash it. Smash it? Smash the raspberry on the tree? Barrel? Barrel? Raspberry? Woodpecker? This? I don't know what we're doing, I don't know what we're I don't know what we're doing. Let's go say hi to the werewolf. Hi. Oh no! Oh, I know what we're doing. Approaching the werewolf when the moon meets your eye. It's a pizza pie. That's love, amore. I think I need to throw the seed. Yoink. And then we can blast it, because I need another tree to connect these two. I know what needs to happen. There we go, and then I can climb up here. I think I need to throw the raspberry at, why do you need to do it from the ground? Throw the raspberry. There we go. Release the woodpecker. Hopefully the werewolf doesn't hear anything. Stay asleep, he woke up. Okay, but he doesn't care. And then we go up here. I know what's happening. There we go, I'm so smart.
I'm finally human again. I'll go thank Roby.
No, please don't, no thanks necessary. No, stay away, you moron. Your strategy is good, you only lack a small detail. What detail? Do I need to stick them in place? Sky blue paint. Mechanical hand. Am I missing another item? Why don't we not come thank me? That's the idea. That's the real move right there. That's what I really want to know. Tell me what you know, what you really, really know. I'll tell you what I know, what I really, really know. Oh, this is open. When did this open? Has this been open the whole time? When did this open? Hi! Run, duck, flee, you fool! I don't remember that door was that door open this whole time? When did that even open? Can you just tell him to stop, like talk to him? Maybe. I feel like I have to trick him. You usually have to trick him when you do these types of things. But maybe. Click him. Oh, there we go, I did, you're right, I had to click. Dude, I was clicking so fast because I thought it wasn't working, but it definitely was. Thanks for helping me, Roby. Jig Trap turned me into a werewolf. I didn't mean to hurt you. You don't have to thank me, who are you? I'm Jesus Torres Avila from Mexico. Avila? I don't know. Nice to meet you, Jesus. I hope to be in Mexico soon. It's a beautiful country. That's right, Mexico is very beautiful. Now I must go, Roby, but first I want to give you this termite. It loves sweet wood. Is that true about termites? I feel like termites will eat any wood. Does it always have to be? It's always sweet in these games. It's always sweet wood. It's always honey-laced wood. Best of luck, Roby. Do termites even know about bees? I feel like they don't live in the same place where you see bees, but maybe they do. Unsolved. We've talked about this. We've talked about maybe I'll play like an unsolved mobile game or something for you guys. I mean, it's like mystery puzzles or something. I don't know. Maybe you guys would like it, maybe not. I don't know. This werewolf is good compared. Yeah, there's another which game was that? There was a game where the werewolf wants to be a werewolf. That's one of the ones we just recently played, right? Which one was that? So he like actively avoids being blocked, right? Oh, look at all the stuff he was guarding. What is this, gum on a stick? A stick with a very sticky substance. It really is, all right. I feel like they should have, just to avoid saying stick and sticky, I feel like they should have said like a branch, a twig, just to avoid stick with sticky. Just a personal it's not wrong. It's not wrong at all. I just feel like it could be cleaner. A stick with a very sticky substance, a sack of lime. What's that? There's a joke, there's like a riddle. There's like a riddle. It's like something about something being sticky and the answer is stick. I don't remember, it's a really bad riddle. I don't remember how it goes. It's one that I don't like. Did you see the moon, how they just colored it in, but you can still see the outline? They either colored it in or they forgot to see, look, the moon right there. They reused the moon. I think they just forgot to make it yellow. I think they accidentally, like the paint bucket tool accidentally made it blue instead of yellow and didn't notice. Because it's not like there's a cloud. It's not like it's a new, like full moon, new moon. You know what I'm saying? Is this Ratatouille? It's a mouse. What was Ratatouille's name? Ratatouille's the name of the movie. Remy. Is it Remy? I got a mechanical hand. I got the power cable of the dimensional portal. I got a wooden ladder and I got a sack of lime. All right, cool. How hard would it be? Maybe they don't have the assets anymore. How hard would it be for them to go in and do an update to this game and just color that in correctly? Would that be difficult? I'm not a game developer, but I feel like if they still have the original assets and the APK and stuff, they just need to go in, fix that, re-upload a new update or whatever. It can't be that hard, right? Surely. Like from the updating point of view. Do I have a drill? I got a termite. So let's do this. What if we ladder up to here? Go up to here. Go just dump some honey on the wood and a giant gaping circle because there's a liquor down there. And then termite action. You're dead! He's dead! He's not dead. He didn't die. That's not good. No, I didn't mean it! Your strategy is good. A little more ingenuity and you will get a landslide victory. It needs to be heavier. Put the statue of the, look at him. Put the sumo statue. Oh, me sumo! Me crush licky! Crushed. Blue blood! He was a blue blood. He was royalty. He was of noble blood. Can I pick this back up? Nice, I might need that again later. I've got a necktie and a rope. I'm guessing the necktie is to disguise ourselves like a Slendy, like a junior Slendy. A short but very strong rope. I'm little, but I'm strong. What's over here? Elephant, am I gonna put him in my pocket? I'll just put the whole freaking elephant in my pocket. Why not? Everything else is in my pocket. I've got a purple suit, combine that with the tie. What's up here? I'm guessing if I pick up this pill, I'll get annihilated. Wow. Hi, friend, new friend. Hi, Sandman. Mr. Sandman, send me a dream. To defeat Sandman, you must use chemistry principles and correctly manipulate the temperature. Well, we're gonna definitely dump the lime, or not the lime, the lye in there. We're gonna turn this into concrete. Do I need water too? I don't have my water gun anymore, right? No, but I don't have a way of manipulating temperature right now. So I'll just leave that alone for the time being. And mayhaps we will go speak with Slenderman. It's not complete yet. I guess we won't. I guess we will not be doing that. I can put this down maybe. Yes. And then plug it in. Yes. The necktie disguises us as DK. DK, Donkey Kong. I feel like the rope is for putting between. We must do something first. Yeah, we need like poles or something. Sticky substance. Can you make your pecs dance? No. What do I look jacked? How do I look that jacked to you? Why would you think I could? Did you just want to see me try? You want to see me shimmy? I can shimmy. Can you make your pecs dance? With what pectorals? How jacked do you think I am? I'm not, is there like a really notably beef streamer? Beefy, buff? Is there a buff streamer out there that, do I look like that guy? DK does that in the first Mario movie. Do I look like DK to you? Are you calling me a hairy ape? How dare you, sir? How darest thou? Is there anything I might have missed in the woods? I picked up a lot of things. I got sticky substance. I don't have a complete costume for Slender Man. Can I just stick the sticky substance down? Maybe the elephant? I mean, the rope clearly goes here. I got a mouse. The mouse and the elephant probably go together eventually. It's the mouse is in the house. I also don't remember DK dancing his pectorals in the movie. That is such a like very random thing to remember. Unless you've seen the movie recently. I have not seen that movie recently, so I don't remember. I'm not a big DK guy. I didn't grow up with Donkey Kong. I mean, I know the character, but I didn't really play the games or whatever, so. Which has nothing to do with the movie. I've seen the movie. I don't know what to do right now. Did I miss anything? I think we're done in here, unless I can chop down a tree and use the trees. I've got the balloons. Wait, can I use the balloons as tentacle arms? That's definitely what it is. We have to do something for, I got scotch tape. There we go. There we go. All right, now the Slendy Man costume. It's not complete. What do you mean? What more am I missing? What? Oh, is a sock maybe? As a mask? Hey, dude, that's gotta be a big, I didn't even think of the sock. A sock is a sock, dude. I can't put a sock on my head. On my head? Hello, colleague. Colleague, right? That's right. I also scare in a forest like you. That makes us colleagues. Or I should have claimed to be his biggest fan or something. I didn't know there were more like me. Yeah, there's many more. We were created by the same scientists who created. See, I don't know where this comes from. I need to look up the creepypasta lore. The Slender Man lore that I know has nothing to do with a scientist. Like, there's no science. Like, the lore that I know, he just exists. But like, maybe there is a creepypasta out there. Is there a creepypasta lore where he was created by a scientist? Maybe a movie or something? I don't know all the Slender Man stuff, so I'm not saying they're wrong. I'm just saying I don't know it. What's the deal with the science? Because when you play the Slender Guy Saw Trap too, when you play as him, you meet a scientist who's like your creator or whatever. What are you asking me? John Frink. You lie, that's not the scientist's name. I kill you now. Emmett Brown, isn't Emmett Brown the time traveler from Back to the Future? What was the other one? What was the other one? Rick Sanchez. That's from, what's the name of the show? Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty, Emmett Brown. Let's try that one, why not? You lie. Where do I learn the scientist's name? Jesus is gone, I can't ask Jesus. Scientist, portal. Scientist, who would know? No one's left alive to help me. Mr. Sandman, send me a dream. Good idea, but first we must do something with the elephant. Oh, we need water for the lie. I know what we're doing. I don't have temperature control yet, but we can fill the elephant up with water. Hear me out. Glug, glug, glug. And then we can go over to here and put you down. And then you're set. And then eventually I'll put the mouse down when Sandman shows up. But don't I need a way of heating it, right? I take this. Use the mouse, scare the elephant. She's all wet, you're all wet. But he doesn't care. Manipulate the temperature. The right temperature. There's a what is the song called Temperature? I'm trying to remember how the Sean Paul song goes. Is it called Temperature? Something. There's a Sean Paul, I think it's Sean Paul. There's a Sean Paul song at the very tip of my brain right now, and I can't remember how it goes. Sky blue paint. Sky blue paint. Sky blue, but there's no way that Rick Sanchez is the correct. I didn't try it. There's no way. Rick Sanchez. It is. What are you? What? No, it was not. Rick Sanchez did not create you. I thought they were all goof answers. That was the real answer? Thanks. I hope you can catch that Rovi guy. What? Yeah, that was a differences 50. The ribbon, the eyes, the smile, the eyes again. So many. Oh my goodness. The flower in the hair, one of the earrings, the patch on your shoulder, the mud on your arm. Dude, so many. I'm so good at spot the difference game. I'm just so good. I'm just so good at them. We should do that. We should do a spot the difference game. You guys will hate that. You guys will have no idea what to do with yourselves. All right, I'm in here now. I can take this off. I can probably ladder up to here. I don't have anything that I want to put up here. It's not time yet. Okay. Interesting. Well, what's over here? Oh, it's Jeff. Hi, Jeff. My name's Jeff. Rovy, you finally arrived. My knife was already impatient. Run for your life. Oh, I'm dead. Jeff has orders to catch Rovy. The art of deception will be useful. Do I costume? Go in here, run away? Run away. I'm not even gonna listen. I'm not here to talk. Do you want to play the hunter and the hare? Okay, here I come. I'm gonna go hide. Is he gonna know? Pull up the ladder. Is he gonna know? Keep walking, just keep walking. Slendy, where are you? Keep walking, just keep going. Do not turn around. Yes, keep going. Fight. Fight. Here you are, Slendy. His tentacles, he's got him in the chokehold. He's got a knife. It's always a tie. It always ends in a draw. I won't need the Slendy's costume anymore. No mas costume. I got a brush. That definitely goes in the paint bucket. I've got the drill. Drill. What are you? What even are you? Can I pick you up? I cannot pick you up. Do I need a stool or something? What are you? I'm gonna use you for something. What's in here? Ooh, I don't know about this. Do I pick this up? I do. I'm gonna take this entire flamethrower shower. That's creative. Okay, we'll take that with us. And I've got 2 small metal bars. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do with those, probably. I'm going to first take out Sandman, because I think we can now. Right, set that up over here somewhere. Why does it have to be so far away? Nice. And then go pick this up. Is that good enough? Was that the right time to use it? I've heated it. Water. And then go pull the lever again, maybe? No. Oh God. I think I might need help. I've got the mechanical hand. Oh, that's the move. That's what we gotta do. Yeah, baby. Okay, all right. Yeah. All right, soak, and then heat, and then, wait, what am I looking for? Button. I was clicking on, I don't know why I was clicking on the pill, like the pill was a button. I'm dumb. Click on the pill. Mouse, button. Maybe it's the other way around. Heat them, then button. I don't know though. I don't know chemistry. Do I look like some kind of chemist to you? Do I look like I know things about stuff? And then mouse. Yes, he's all hot. And then cool him. And then he's cold. And then he's ice. I don't know what we did. We defeated Guy Sand. I love that. Guy, not Sand Guy, Guy Sand. I love that, actually. This I don't love. This, I don't know if this is a real game or not, but that's not for me. I don't need to play Last War survival game. If that's what it's gonna be. Is it loading another? What's it loading right now? No, I'm not gonna play this ad. Are you kidding me? Get out of here. It's barely even a game. Do I need to like keep you? Can I like put you in my pocket? Do I smash you? Ooh, Rovy smash. I don't need the elephant or the flamethrower shower anymore, but now I do have a size reducing pill. That's not usually why they buy those pills. We gotta drill some holes. All right. There we go, and we put the metal bars. They just gotta be little guys. We gotta trip up the rhino. And then how do we escape? Can I run? Just run. He's Glassman, Mr. Glassman. You must prepare a very futuristic trap and develop an evasive plan. See, it's the evasive plan that I don't currently, oh, maybe it's the reducing pill. Do I shrink? Thank goodness he didn't step on me. I got 3 seconds. What do I do in oh, I gotta unplug it. I gotta use the mechanical hand to unplug it, don't I? Oh, he just came back. He smashed me. Look at the size of his head. To defeat the evil rhino, must prepare a futuristic trap. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, di da di da da. Blah, blah, ba doo ba da. Da dee ba dee ba doo ba da. Da ba dee ba dee ba da. I'm small, but I'm mighty. And then use the button. How do I do it? There we go. Jump on the button. Yes! Apparently the button didn't shrink with me, which is even more, the button was big. I had to jump on it, but like that just begs the question, where was I keeping the button? We defeated the rhino. Now pick up this. I've got a lasso, a rope with a loop. What's in here? My Rovi-Chuelo sense tells me that I cannot leave without taking the mechanical hand. Okay, well, I will trust in your Rovi-Chuelo senses. My Rovi senses are tingling. I got a dabbing unicorn over here. All right, cool. Can I do something with the dabbing unicorn? Maybe not yet. Maybe in a moment. Maybe I'll use the lasso to keep me safe. Lasso. There's a dotted line here. I mean, what could possibly go wrong? Hi, you. He is presenting his butt to me. Did you see that? I told you I would take my revenge. To defeat the evil unicorn, you must make him the victim of his own revenge. I don't know how to do that. Apparently it has something to do with the hand though, right? My Rovi-Chuelo senses told me something about the hand, right? Is it not the hand? Oh, I've got the sticky stick. A bow with a sticky stick. Sticky stick, sticky stick. I've got a sticky stick to show you. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. What am I painting? Sky blue paint. I mean, there's a blue sky here. If there's ever been a time to sky blue, now might be it. Do I just sticky stick the unicorn? What's the deal with Rovi-Chuelo and the unicorn anyway? Well, maybe I need to attach the rope first. Okay, hang on. I think it's been explained to me before. Do you guys know what the deal is with Rovi and the unicorn? Did he have an enemy? An enemy unicorn that he did battle with? That he has an inside joke with? Is it from a game? Is it from his own like original creation? I don't know. Can I talk to the unicorn? Hey, friend! Twerk that. I want to see him twerk it. Do I sticky stick before I cross the line? Oh, I do. That's what it is. Before, not after. And then maybe when he goes to kick that stick, he'll be attached and then fall to his doom and death. It was explained in YouTuber Saw Game 3. Well, maybe I don't remember, Turbo. Maybe I don't remember. Maybe you could just tell me. I asked what the deal is, and you were like, you should already know. But I'm like, but I don't remember. Why do you have to judge me? Why do you hate me? Okay, I'm gonna throw my lasso over here. Doink, I'm free! First you take my gold, and now you humble me in this way. I swear I will take my revenge, Rovi! What a genius you are, Mr. Unicorn. I just don't know where the unicorn's from. I know he was in YouTuber Saw Game 3. I know he was there and like bad or whatever. See, what's this? Oh, this is unsolved again. Why? Why the unicorn? Where's the unicorn come from? I hate the word searches that go like backwards when it can go like right to left. Those always bothered me. I hated that as a kid. I can't say I remember the last time I played a word search. It's been a while. I'm gonna pick up this shield that looks like it belongs in Legend of Zelda. I've got a shield. I've got a giant balloon. An extra large balloon. Yeah, no, definitely extra large. I got a big old rock and I got a big old rope. I almost said big old stick, but it's not a big old stick. It's a big old rope. I don't know why I was thinking about sticks. I had a sticky stick, but I no longer have the sticky stick. The sticky stick is gone. I'll just put a medieval catapult in my pocket. I'm not even questioning it anymore because I used to have an elephant in my pocket. So, I mean, why even question it? I mean, why even question? I've got a battery. I've got an extra large fan, a fire extinguisher, a helium, and the medieval catapult. What's over here? Do you think I put the catapult over here? I do put the catapult over here. Do you think I put the rock over here? I do put the rock over here. Do you think I tie it to something? Do you think I hand? A hand seems good. Is that a lever? What is this? It's not time yet. I don't know what we're doing. Can I jump this gap? You say it's not time, but I don't know what we're doing. Good idea, but I got the helium, put it in the balloon, put the rope on the balloon. I got a balloon. Oh, I'm flying. I'm floating. Wait, I'm going up. I'm going up. We're going up, up, up. What's the golden song? How's that go? We're golden. Gonna be golden. Cause we're going up. Cause we're going up, up, up. Never gonna give Mo up, never gonna let Mo down, never gonna run around and desert Mo. Hey Maverick, did you see yesterday's video? I say yesterday, I released it really late yesterday. It was very late. It was muy tarde. Most people probably saw it like early this morning. I don't know. Well, I've got the fan now, so can I just ride that across? Whee! It's a dragon! I'm dead! To defeat the dragon, you must be very fast. I am very fast. Look, listen, I'm gonna do this. I'm going to, do I fire extinguisher or do I shield? I think I shield first. Shield to block it from the first charge. Fire extinguisher to prevent him from the second charge. Yes. And then while he's coughing, button. 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 Yes. Yes. He ducked. I'm out of ideas. Whee! To defeat the dragon, you must be very fast. Well, I was very fast. How do I get him away? He ducked. All right, he ducked. Look, the fan is look, we've got a layering problem. It's in the wrong layer. The fan and the battery, for some reason, are behind the catapult. Is there anything else I've forgotten to do before I move on? I don't think so. I think this is it. Wait, what was in this room past Jeff? I literally don't, oh, I can't go back anyway. It doesn't matter. Yeah, this is it. I got fleeing to Kazakhstan. I know where Kazakhstan is. Oddly enough, I don't remember why. Is it in Risk? Is Kazakhstan in Risk? I feel like I remember the name Kazakhstan specifically from playing Risk. I always loved playing Risk, but could never find people to play Risk with. No one ever wanted to play Risk with me, guys. Can you believe that? Oh, you know what I gotta do? He can see the rock coming, but if I brush the rock sky blue, you won't see it, I guess? Sure, that's what it is. I got it, I figured it out. I know what needed to be done. I am prepared to face the dragon! Shield from the dragon! Fire extinguisher from the dragon! And then, button to the dragon! Invisible rock, bonk! And then move from the dragon! I got crushed from the dragon. There's so many steps. There's more steps to fighting this dragon than there is on a staircase. Shield from the dragon. Fire extinguisher, the dragon. Button, the dragon. Bonk. Move out of the way of the dragon. We've defeated the dragon. Very good. What is that, Maeve? Mauve? Maeve? Riley? Riley? I don't know. Maeve Riley, styling tips.
Hey Revolve, it's me,
Hey.
Maeve Riley, celebrity
Riley.
wardrobe stylist, and I am back with another styling video. Today, we are talking all about elevating our essentials.
I'd like to
I'm gonna show
elevate
you how
my
to take
essentials.
Basic pieces that you probably have in your closet and really elevate them using
that's a
styling
bold
tips
ask.
and accessories.
I don't have all that. I want to know some styling tips. I mean, I'm already very stylish, don't get me wrong, but you could always have an extra tip or two in your back pocket. Mel, we found you. You're all tied. This feels like a trap. Is this a trap? I like the ancient ruins. Oh. Oh. Now Mel looks sad. Congratulations, Roby. You managed to rescue Mel from the dragon. Now let's move on to the next phase of the game. Next phase? Oh, you never mentioned anything about a next phase. Sorry, Roby. I actually forgot to mention it. I've been very distracted lately. Where's Mel? She just vaporized out of there. She just Thanos snapped out. I have sent her to the world of Roblox. Come on, Roby, don't make that face. You are an expert at Roblox. You know all the tricks and you should have no problems. He does know all the tricks of Roblox. We looked up his channel. He had all kinds of Roblox content. I don't really play Roblox anymore. Should I go back to Roblox? Who's this? Scarlet dress wearing lady. I don't know, man. My brain. I was hoping I could come up with anything clever, just not clever like witty, but just something cool to say. Like, who's this Scarlet Diva? That would have been a good name. That's what I should have said. Who's this Scarlet Diva up here? I got some berries. Oh, so I have one. Yeah, well, maybe I want two. I got fruit. I got a fruit, and I'm gonna toot. Oh, shoot. I didn't mean to say that. Let's play Kahoot, hoot. What do we pick? We picked up a helium. We picked up a very big balloon. I got a rope. I got a green t-shirt, a small balloon, a hat, a mannequin, and oil. I'm gonna helium the big balloon. I'm gonna rope the big balloon. I also have a small balloon, but no helium. So I'm gonna put some oil in it. Nice. I'm gonna put the hat on the mannequin, maybe? I must put the t-shirt on first. Oh, okay. That makes sense. There we go. Now we've got a mannequin that vaguely looks like us, tied to a balloon. Let's go see what we can do with that. Let's go see what we can do with that information. Maybe I float you up there? There he goes. That didn't really work very well.
I finally got rid of Ruby. Meh.
And now that she's thinks I'm dead, I don't know what that accomplished. I gotta be honest with you. I gotta be 100% honest. I don't know what that did for me. Oh no, she's gonna throw a flower pot at us. No. The idea's good. You just need some distraction. Maybe the fruit. Why did we float? Why did we float the mannequin up at all? That typical bird sound effect, right? Now what do we do? It's locked. Do I yell at her or something? I've got no items left. I could go get another fruit. Oh, the key! Oh, the key, but of course! That's right, because she threw the key at the balloon and it just disappeared to me. So I was like, what do I do now? I got the key, right, duh. Of course, she was so dumb, she threw the key to pop the balloon. Oh, slippery that there, pipe? Bar? Pole, that's the word. That's a little slippery, that pole is. Well, Mel, I think I saved the game. Wow, I'm having a Porky Pig moment here. I was gonna say save the day, and I almost said save the gay. Save the day, again, for the second time. That rescue was very romantic. And speaking of something romantic, I tell you what, I have read your book. I liked it a lot because it made me remember that time I was in love with a doll. I was a very young doll myself back then. Oh, gross, don't tell me your love story, Pigsaw. Anyway, I don't want to bore you. Let's change the subject. Now for a third phase. In your face, I see that you have no idea. I will help you. Does the word Roviverse mean something to you? No. My Minecraft server. Exactly, I have reactivated it to be able to send you to the Minecraft world. Inside the world, I have placed a special cube. The objective of the game is that you find it and touch it at the same time. Okay, it sounds easy, but it is not. I wish you good luck because you will need it. Rovy, Mal, Rovy, Mal, Bible, Papa, Bible. Jigtrap said that we have to touch the cube at the same time. The evil doll separated us with an abyss. Now I understand why he said it will not be easy. Oh, what is this? This is Pixel Flow. This is a new ad. I hear it, but I think it froze. The ad broke. Never mind. What's happening? Hello? I'm scared. Don't hug me. I'm scared. It's trapped. Is it crashing? No. Yes? No. Yes. No. We're good. Hold on. I got distracted looking at did I go offline for a second? I'm still here, right? I'm still live? I think so. I'll keep going. I just had a strange, like, error, that's all. But I think I'm still good. Yeah, yep, we're still good. All right, we can swap between characters. Right, ooh, I can't walk there. Too bad, I can walk over here. I got all kinds of items. I got a runk, I got like a ramp thing. I got a sheep, a very happy sheep. It's the happiest looking sheep I've ever seen. Oh, I didn't even take the sheep, I took some rope. I guess it would be some wool from the sheep. I've got a short wooden stick and a long wooden pole and a hook and a ramp and a pitcher? An empty watering can. I can go fill that up. I think we need to Minecraft our way into like an axe and go get this tree. Maybe I can punch it. Can I just punch the tree? Punch, punch, punch. 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 Sup, Isaac? Some punch, punch, punch. Punch, punch, punch. Punch, punch, punch. Punch, punch, punch. Okay, I think we're done here. Can I go over to you? I can. Oh, he's got a cube. Touch the cube. I had the, oh no, the rabbits are mad! No, the rabbits, run! Run from the rabbits! I got murdered by rabbits! Rabbits can't attack you in Minecraft, can they? I haven't played Minecraft in a while. I don't remember Minecraft rabbits fighting you. You're graduating next month. Happy early graduation. Are you sure? Are you gonna pass? Are you gonna pass the task? Could you imagine if you didn't? Could you imagine? I've got a hook. I'll put that there. I'm not sure what else I'm doing here. Maybe go back to you. Go back to Mel. There's an axe. What goes on the axe? The rock? Oh, it's a seed. Oh, I've got a seed. I thought it was a rock. That's my bad. That makes more sense. I've got a tall tree. Ah, okay. Right. Rightio. I still don't know what the good idea, but we need to do something for. Yeah, what do we do with the rope? Rope. I mean, oopsie. Something goes on this axe. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. All right, yeah. And then rope? I'm not sure. What's the ramp for? Oh, wait, okay, wait. I made a swing. I can't reach it from here. Oh, okay. Can I reach it from over here if I like shimmy up? Can I shimmy? I can shimmy! There we go! I was like, my brain was firing on cylinders. It was not 20 minutes. Oh yeah, you said you were out like in 20 minutes, like an hour ago. Sometimes it do be like that, I guess. Sometimes it do be like that. You're at work, you think you're gonna get out quick? Nope. You can't wait to get out. Exciting. Very exciting for you. Do you know what you're gonna do after school? Are you gonna go to college? Wait, are you graduating high school or are you graduating college? And what are your future plans? What's the big move? What are you gonna do now? Because people are gonna start asking you. I need another foothold. People are gonna start asking you. They're gonna be like, so what are you gonna do now with your life, huh, kid? Is this right? Is this what I'm doing? Do I grab this, climb this, and slide? Wait, what the frick? Use the, yeah. Well, use the thing. The momentum of the slide is not enough. You will need the help of your favorite person. Well, I was working on that. Here we go. Maybe pull this, and then this, and then grab, and then climb, and then slide, and then mount. I didn't know what I was gonna have to click. I didn't know. Community college, then go to university? No, that's a great idea. A lot of people, at least when I was in high school, a lot of people in my class really poo-pooed like going to community college first. Like, oh, that's for not smart people. And then I'm like, no, it's for people that want to like save money. You know what I mean? I went to community college first, and then I went to university. It was a good idea. I also worked a lot, so I paid like for almost everything. It's a good idea. It's a very good idea to do. Get your gen eds out of the way. What happened? There was no arrow. Get your gen eds done at community college and you don't have to pay. Because if you go to university for your gen eds, then you're just gonna pay 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 times the amount for no reason. Grab up. Do I need to click on there? There we go! I don't know how I'm supposed to. I don't know the order, but how do I just need to be super fast or? There we go. Yes, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Oh, we did. We saved the day once again. I almost stepped off the edge. Time to go, Mel. What are you gonna study? What are you studying? Do you have any idea, or are you just figuring it out? Game over already? Is there a phase 4? It should end now, but I have bad news for you. At the last minute, a lot of messages have arrived asking me to give you one more challenge. Oh my god, it just keeps going. One more? Come on, otra vez? Don't look at me like that. Blame the Rovichuelos who asked for it. And sure, I'll tell you the rules. You'll be in the middle of the sea, separated from each other. Each one will be on a platform of a certain height. Underneath will be a hungry octopus ready to catch you. To win it, you will have to be... To win it will be enough that you manage to hold on to what the frick does that say? What does that mean? You must work as a team, be very fast, and use all your ingenuity. The octopus will not give you many opportunities. Win or lose, make a choice. One more ad. What? On God's green, why was she scooting like a dog with worms? Does she have worms? At least she's like crawl. What was the scoot? What was the scoot boot? What was the poot scooter? What was that about? What was that move? Get me out of here. Frickin' mobile ads. You want to travel around the world. Oh, what do you reckon will give you the best odds of travel? Engineering, if you're really sciencey, if you're into science and math and stuff, a lot of engineers travel a lot, but I don't know what you have in what you're thinking. I went to engineering school for a while. It didn't pan out. It's just not what I wanted to do. I just didn't want to do it. Green. I win. Oh, we have different items. I see. I've got a stool, a metal hook, a plunger, and a rope. Okay. Okay. Well, how did this work? If you stand over here, that does that. If I stand here and plunger that, maybe? No. What's the stool about? Oh, you got me! He just really whipped out and got me. For Rovi to jump without problems, a little distraction. She's got the distraction. I don't know what you're distracted. That's not right, probably. Maybe, so distraction, switch, down, her, this, me, stool, up. Mel must do something for Mel. No! Hang on. What? Oh, I got really confused. Or body, Rovi, down, Mel, button, Rovi, stool, up, hook? I don't know. How do we, I could get the body of the, I'm not sure, because if she moves from this green, the octopus can get Rovi. We have to do something first with the plunger and the hook. Do I need to get down? We need to gain a little height. I feel like we just need to, like, I don't know. What's the hook supposed to go to? Because obviously, I think I'm supposed to get Mel to travel across to this side. This feels like a logic puzzle. And that might be because it is. What if I just walk over here? Nope. Could catch me. Mel must do something. So if I'm Mel, I've got the doll. Oh, I can put the doll just on the green. Duh. I can put Mel there. Duh. I'm so dumb. Don't you yawn at me, dude. I was struggling. All right. I was struggling. Okay. There we go. There we go. Don't you do that to me. Walk the rope towards me. There we are. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Groovy Mel, I must admit that you have defeated me. I did not think that you would pass all the tests. Now I'll keep my word and set you free. We'd never see you again, Jigtrap. I can't guarantee that Jigtrap always watches over his always watching, Wazowski. Now I'll send you home. I guess you will have a lot of videos to shoot. Bang! Don't shoot your videos. Who do you want me to kidnap for my next game? Comment on Mazniac Facebook. Win or lose, make a choice. There we go. The ending there, I was trying to wrap up. I'm getting the caffeine jitters. I've had too much coffee today. I was like trying to wrap up. I need to go make some food is what I need to do. I need to go make food. And it's the end of the stream. It's that time to be ending and wrapping up anyway. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the stream. We hung out, we chatted quite a bit. We only played 2 games, but we did a lot of yapping at the beginning, and we also did a lot of yapping during the first game, and we also got stuck more often than I thought we would, but that was our wheel for the week. Oh man, I know, you kind of joined late. You kind of joined late to the stream. We gotta go, Lady Rock. Thanks for hanging out. If you guys did enjoy the stream, before you guys go, make sure to hit that like button. I would appreciate that. If you're on YouTube and Twitch and you haven't followed or subscribed yet, please do that as well. The schedule for this weekend, I did post today. I will be playing some Red Dead tomorrow and some Danganronpa on Saturday. Sunday is Easter, so I do not have my planned scheduled Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney stream. I might still stream late Sunday night, depending on when I get back home, but I also might not. It's a 50-50 shot, so there might be a surprise stream on Sunday, there might not be. So see you guys hopefully tomorrow and Saturday for some fun streams and for whatever else I have cooking throughout the week. You guys heading out? Thank you guys for watching. I guess I will be heading out as well. So until next time, bye.